this team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before, travel through the open door, circumstances navigated the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely sometimes, you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold of me. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. Never. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get played, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, hey. It's all in what you do, hey. Some things you gotta do, hey. It's fight for millions, take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness, yes. You can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine up, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it through like, oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn and develop patience. Determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, give inside away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Can't get played, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a lie.
Hey, it's all in what you do, hey. Things you gotta do, hey. Love is the word. What up, DB? Let me say that right. Love is the word. What up, JP? But we gon' call him JQ. What up, Ben Israel, man? Welcome back, man. What up, KJ Box fans? What's up, man? Get through that third shift, King. What up, D Bevel? KB, what up? Young World, Eric Gomes, TB. We in here early, Aeon Jack, man. It's summertime over there, huh? Mr. J Dub 20 Tech. I don't know why my eyes are watery right now. What's up, S Dot? People Hernandez in here early. He gonna say, what Jay-Z say? Good morning and good night. Appreciate you, man. Hey, and yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. Why is my eyes watery tonight? I don't know. I might be allergic to something in this room because my eyes wasn't watery 10 minutes ago. I hit live or I cut this computer on and my eyes just started watering. Anyway, I guess I guess that's called pre-emotional. Oh man, I appreciate y'all coming in as y'all pile on in, man. And I just wanted to have this conversation, man. I don't know where y'all stand on this, but it's obviously dominating the motherfucking what's up, Brandon? Taylor Bell, I appreciate you, Marvin Rollins, man, and G Brown. I just it's just dominating the conversation on the internet. I can't go nowhere, honestly, and not have this be a primary subject or secondary subject. So I thought, why not? You know, Becky with the good hair is funny. I think that's the Bucko is number 2. Becky with the good hair is number 1. You know, but masculinity and manhood, man. I don't know everything about it, I'm sure. I thought this conversation was a great segue into having a conversation about masculinity and manhood and what does that look like? You know, what the hell does that look like? You know, Matilda Barnes. What does and I was like, man, what a great way to do it, but in the barbershop, you know. And I appreciate y'all coming in here, man. And this is why, because I don't know if the definition of it is regional for some people or for most people, but why not have the conversation? I personally don't think it's a regional thing. I think people grow up with things they don't tolerate, but I think just the broad stroke of manhood, I think it's universal. I don't think it's ethnicity based. I don't think it's like classes, what's it called, socioeconomically based. um I think manhood is just I think you're kind of born with it. You know, I was having this conversation honestly with myself all day. I think you're kind of born with it. And I think it develops like a muscle in you as you get older and older, because I'm gonna speak for myself, man. Um, you know, when you 15, 16, 17 years old, like you don't get things early on. Like I understand like the gay jokes in your teenager's life and stuff like that. And I would say honestly, and I've said this before in the show, much of that for me, y'all or maybe different, is not having a father figure in my life, because I would say this. Um when you hang around, for me, when you hang around women all day, and let me give you the example. Your teacher, your mother, your sisters, and you know, the crossing guard, the cafeteria lady. Um, there's not room, especially if you're not playing sports or you don't go to a DB's boxing gym, or you don't train with Aeon Jack, or you know, the list goes on and on. If you don't have that implementation, you know, I think it gets delayed. And I would say when I was younger, I would say like I defined my masculinity with how many women I slept with, um, how can I be louder than the person I'm talking to, um, um, playing sports. And then as I get older, I realize like manhood and masculinity is like this self reassurance in yourself. You know, that you have the confidence. And then there's like some applicable things. Is that right? Applicable? Yeah, I get it. Google it, man. Go to Google Voice and whatever it is, and get the correct pronunciation. Um, you know, like if you have family, protecting family, providing for yourself, providing for the people you love. And I think like the older I've gotten, thank you, D. Will. The quieter my masculinity has become. My masculinity isn't loud. My mouth is loud, but my masculinity in my real world, in my real life, is not loud. When I was younger, it was loud. And now that I'm 43, it's gotten much, much quieter. Obviously, father time has a lot to do with that as well. And the able to be more concentrated with your movements and your thoughts. And I think that provide, protect, teach, lead, all that valiant. And I think that I can honestly say from like, I went to college at 17 and I'm 43 now. It's 27, 37. 26 years removed from my first day on campus. And it's been like this. You know what I mean? And then when I hit like 30, about 30, right? Would you say about, for me, 30, it's kind of like been because just think as a man what you have to go through. I'll come up with the phone lines too, because I don't want to talk because I honestly can talk to y'all for 2 hours about this. I've been talking to Lincoln all day about this. He'll get it in 10 years, I guess. But we got to go through this classism mindset. Yeah. You know, like where we've got to prove our physical worth to the rest of the world. Like I got all this money, and certainly I believe I went through that because I bought a lot of designer goods that I'm mad at myself now that I bought them. You know, I'm not throwing them away, but I won't be on Rodale Drive no time soon. You know, and so proving to the world how much we're physically worth. Oh, let me put the phone line. Oh, DB, put your so I can go pin it. Put the comment so I can go pin it. And appreciate you, Birdman. Why is my eyes watery tonight? Damn. I'm gonna have to go get a towel when someone call in. I don't, something about this room or something. I don't know what it is, but I forgot where I was. But Rodeo, yeah. Rodeo Drive. Okay, Rodeo. Yeah, but we got it's changed to Obama Boulevard, right? Oh, Obama. Rodeo. It's one of them. Go wash your face. I just got out the shower. Just got out the shower. Oh, literally just got out the shower. It's hot, man. I had to take 3 showers a day, man. And but someone call in, man. DB calling. I need to go get a towel. I don't know why my eyes are watering right now. Call me, man. Somebody call me, please. I look sleepy. I'm not sleepy at all. I just came in here and my eyes just started watering. That's Rodeo Road. All right. I give up. Oh man. Okay, there it is. Let me get DB's thing real quick. I mean, I could have talked about Wilder and had thousands of people in here, but I'm like, man, why?
Did you know that the average?
Man, let's have this conversation. Let me find where I'm at. Appreciate you, man. What's up, DB, man?
Oh man, slow motion in the ocean, trying to keep the promotion. You know the notion. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's either your allergies or you emotional about something. It's just internal, and you ain't found a way to get it out yet.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's either your allergies or you emotional about something. It's just internal, and you ain't found a way to.
Oh, there you go. Now you're good. Now you can talk. Look,
I'm
just
like,
literally
what's
crying.
going on? I got an echo. Echo.
Look at my eyes. My eyes are literally water. I'm gonna go get a towel or something. I'll be right back. Go ahead, D.
Yeah. So, but anyway, I want to get back to these suckers about last night, about what I was saying about California. You know, it's crazy that everybody was saying Snoop from Mississippi and such is from Alabama, and this person is from Cape Verdean Islands or whatever. And I was just thinking, I'm like, man, everybody's trying to find a way to discredit Big Bad California. And there's no way to do it. We got the tallest tree in the world. the redwood. We got the biggest tree, the sequoia. We got the best ocean. No, we don't got the best ocean, but
in America,
yeah, man,
we do. In North America, oh no, in America we do, I think.
Yeah. This is definitely better than the nasty hot swamp of the Atlantic Ocean. That's a fact. Yeah, but it's just so much variety here. You know what I mean? Just so much variety. And I ain't gonna get off of my soapbox, but I missed the very first part of what you were saying. I know I heard you talking about rodeo, and I heard you talking about the masculinity changing over time with maturity and age.
Yeah, I was just speaking about me, how I can see my 17-year-old self, 22-year-old self, and how I define masculinity with how much weight I was bench pressing, how many women I smashed, what else? How well I was how great I was as a sport. And I was saying now at this age, father time has something to do with it as well. But how quiet my masculinity is now. It's much more subtle. It's much more reassurance. It's a lot more concentrated.
How would you define masculinity now?
Like lead, protect, provide, profess, solution driven, understanding like cause and effect, leading from the back. Why? I don't know why I'm crying, Boxstar. Leading from the back, you know. And anything else.
That's a part of your masculinity, being able to show your emotions, right?
Absolutely, being able to show my emotions. I'm allergic to something. It gotta be something, or maybe or it might have been that they just vacuumed my room. You know that thing? I have one of them, a Roku, not a Roku. What is it called? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Me. It's a Japanese vacuum that
Oh man, what is it called, man? It vacuums the house for yourself, by itself. What is it called?
That's not called a Roku?
The Roku is your TV, a Ramba. Is it called a Ramba? I don't know, but it's in the other room. But anyways,
yeah, Ramba sounds like a dance in Cuba.
Yeah, it's one of them. That may be a Ramba. Okay, that may be it. I know it starts with an R. That might be it. I don't know, because it literally just got vacuumed. So
maybe it's called a Roomba, not a Ramba.
A Roomba, yeah, one of them things. One of them. What's up, Box fans?
What up, Box?
How would you define it? How would you define it?
I don't know yet. I don't know, because if I said, every time you said something, I try to think, and I was like, yeah, I would categorize those under something different.
Okay.
So I don't know. I have to think about that while the show is going on. That's a great question. And I think I need some more time to piece it together. You know, it's one of those things like it's been a while for you, I'm sure, but you know, you've been to a job interview or somewhere and somebody asks you a question and you understand it in your mind, but you can't find a way to articulate it.
Sure.
But you feel like you know what it is, but I need some more time to be able to articulate it.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I totally get that. And you know what came to mind, how commerce and a lot of these things kind of strip you of your masculinity. And I've had this conversation this first time I've said this respectfully, not in terms of being disrespectful. I was thinking of the case of Mark Jackson, right? Mark Jackson is top 4, top 5 assist leader in the history of the NBA, which in my humble opinion puts you in the Hall of Fame. And he has yet to go into the Hall of Fame, and he was basically stripped of his coaching duties because of his belief in his faith. And he works for the NBA. And so as I see this, I'm like, I would have thought that one, he would make noise about it, and two, his compadres would form a union around him and support his case. But I don't see it, and it kind of like baffles me a little bit. You know, it baffles me a little bit that it's not that he works for the NBA and they basically said, "Nigga, you ain't nigga, you ain't gonna get another coaching job, and nigga, you ain't going into our Hall of Fame."
Yeah,
And he might
NBA
make the
trying
Hall
to
of
be,
Fame when he dies. You know, it's one or when he gets like 75. You know, that type of
yeah,
deal.
NBA trying to be politically correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this guy is definitely like a first ballot Hall of Famer,
Yeah,
without a doubt.
facts.
Not just his stats, but his presence in the game. His generalship.
And he's gonna be a Hall of Fame commentator, if not already.
Right. Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Made the mistake of pushing his beliefs upon others, though, in my opinion. I don't know, Jay Dixon. I mean, yeah, that's his belief, but that's what coaches do. Phil Jackson did the same thing. He made guys start taking yoga and Pilates and reading the books that he wanted and becoming, I can't think of what it's called, but the stuff where he goes to Zen and Buddhism, like that's his belief. He made teams go follow his belief as well. So it's not just that; it's them being politically correct. When the alphabet gang wants you, and that's what it was all about. It had nothing to do with anything else. But you say something about the alphabet gang, you gotta be prepared for everything that comes your way. And I won't say his demise because he still got a career in the NBA, but that's where it starts spiraling downward, the vicious downward spiral when you start getting out the alphabet gang. Them in the top hats, yeah, boy, they vicious because they all back and support each other just to make sure that one person is removed from whatever position of power that they have.
Right.
Yeah.
Truest word spoken.
Yeah. But yeah, Brody, go ahead and get your thing. I just pulled up to the house right now, so I'm finna go in and drop everything down. But I'll be back in a sec.
How was your gym today? Great.
It was good. Yeah, it was good. It was good. I didn't post nothing yet because I was
That's
super busy.
That's why I asked.
So, yeah, it was super busy.
Okay,
I had
good.
a quick meeting and just running through it. So
okay, beautiful.
I got to put something in my stomach real quick.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, all right, thanks.
Basically. Yeah, call me now. Appreciate you, box fans. Call me now, man. Let's have this conversation, mate. It's it's a fine line, between commerce and masculinity. And I'm sure I'm trying to think when I had to go through this. Oh, let's talk boxing. I've been offered opportunities, some financial opportunities in boxing, and I didn't choose them. Now that the platform is getting bigger and bigger, I've been offered credentials and didn't take it. I like this rogue, crazy way that we're doing this now, and it works. And because I believe I know the play afterwards, like, hey, we're going to pay you, give you free hotels, and because we want to control what you say. Nah, I'm not falling for the banana and tailpipe. But there's a fine line that I think that we have to be aware of it, because I'll tell you one thing. I'm listening to Kwame Brown, and he said something about Steven Jackson, and shout out to Steven Jackson for apologizing. Whether you believe it's a strong apology, feel free to on your own, feel free. But I'm glad he publicly apologized. Charlemagne apologized too, but somehow I don't believe that was an apology. I think that was a financial protection speech, you know. But take it at face value, if you may. Damn, I forgot. Stephen Jackson. And I'm listening to Kwame Brown speak. And he said something that resonated in me. He said, Stephen Jackson, the reason why they picked you is because of what you look like and who you are. And I had an aha moment. And the reason why I say that is because when you look at hip hop, what do they look like? You understand what I'm saying? They look like Steven Jack. Now I'm not saying that he's a part of it, but I'm saying like they want you to pop off at me. They want Steven Jackson to pop off at Kwame Brown. They want you to brag about staying high all day. They want you to tell stories about how tough you are. And then he went on and said, you just got a deposit for $10 million and you're bragging about how gangster you are, like physical gangster, you know what I mean? And I just had an aha moment, you know, how the music industry does that. And now podcast executives are doing it as well. And last week, I watched the Tamika Mallory and Charlemagne interview. Was that 2 weeks ago? Or no, early last week. And Charlemagne said, we own our own publishing deal. And I says, whenever somebody say they own something, my first thought is congratulations, right? And but because it was Charlemagne and he was on the Breakfast Club, I was like, hold up. Let me double back and see if he really owns this. Not to prove him wrong, but to disprove their narrative. Their narrative is we can put Charlemagne the God's name on this, right? And we can say he owns it. But when in actuality, he is a urban partner. He is an urban employee. And here's what it is. His publishing company is a subsidy of Simon and Schuster. Simon and Schuster is a subsidy of Viacom. And so, yeah, and iHeartRadio owns the Breakfast Club. Yeah. And the point I want to make is they want that model to be, if you want to be a great Negro, you got to be on iHeartRadio. If you want to be a great Negro, you got to get your deals from Viacom. And it's okay. Because guess what? We going to create a subsidy of Viacom and nobody will ever know. If you want to be a great Negro, we got to give you that money. There's no greener money than our money. And he said it about 5 or 6 times in that interview. And it disproves people who got their store, who got their corner store and Charlemagne wouldn't come on here. We're beneath him at this point, you know. I shouldn't speak for him. It's just what I believe. Shout out to the people at the corner stores. That disproves that family who saves up $20,000 just to get the raw goods to open up a corner store. You know what I'm saying? That disproves. I mean, that disvalues. Thank you. Disvalues or devalues, not devalues. There we go. What time is it? That devalues DB who has a brick and mortar gym. That devalues anyone else who owns their own business and didn't get their money from Viacom or is not on a big platform or like, you know, and I think that we have to grow out. And I'm only using these as examples. I'm not using these as in like Kwame is better than them. I'm just using it in terms of the narrative. Because when I see Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes, why are they on Showtime? There's no reason for them to be on Showtime other than their salary. No lie. Truth be told, their shows are predicated upon their relationships, excuse me. And I think that I think Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes can go on their own and be as successful, if not more. You understand? I think if you're a podcaster and you come from a big career from the NBA, I would bet on myself. Yeah, Showtime is owned by Viacom. Yeah. I would bet on myself before I would bet on Showtime. The same thing I told Andre Ward. Not told Andre Ward, but I said, Andre Ward has a great brain. He should have a Monday morning quarterback, where he's breaking down film and teaching, and that would do better, in my opinion. I think that would do better than his ESPN. Hey, what's up? I think he would, obviously get more eyes, but I'm talking about in terms of money, I think it's pretty much, it'll be on par. What's up?
Yo, what it do, Fred? What it do?
How you feel, man? What you got?
Man, feeling good, man. Hey, man, Kwame Brown lit these niggas up today.
Yeah, he did. What'd he say? I didn't get a chance to. It was kind of spotty with me today. But go ahead.
Yeah, he was kind of dropping some gems. Like, he was saying some little shit, though. It wasn't like a lot, but I can't really interpret it. But I had to go back and watch it. But he was saying some shit earlier, though.
Uh-huh.
But, man, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, Charlemagne, man, he's a piece of shit, bro. Like, how you going to, like, he gives the heat, but he can't take the heat.
Right.
Like, you peep that?
Yeah.
And that motherfucker sick, too. Like, he fucking with 15-year-olds and shit. He 22.
Sick man. Sick man. Yeah, he's a sick man.
Yeah, man. Like, I don't understand how you would be interested in little girls, like, who are literally starting high school and you a grown man, 22 years old, bro, like, in college. Like, you got to be some type of fucking sicko.
I graduated from college at 22.
Right.
He's a sick man. He's a sick man. We're going to get there. Might as well talk about it now. For those of you who don't know, I read the transcripts. Charlemagne was accused of the R word, a 15-year-old, and he pled to a lesser charge of delinquency of a minor. But my point is, why are we having a conversation? She's 15. Any man that is, having thoughts of being with a 15-year-old and actually, either or, and following through it with asking her out and taking her to a party, man, come on, man. And he already pled, so that's done. But what I don't understand is our selective rage. Like, he needs to be off the show. And I didn't know anything about this till last week. Had no idea.
I knew a little bit about it, but I didn't really like.
Yeah, I had no idea because I stopped following him after his Instagram. I don't know if he wouldn't speak about it on Instagram, but after he said R. Kelly's tape was the best was the best celebrity tape ever, and she was 14. Like, so
he said that.
Yeah, I have it on my Instagram somewhere. You know.
Oh, he's a fucking sicko, man.
Yeah, he's a sicko. He's a sicko. And yeah, man, it's yeah. And I saw, and I don't know how relatable this is, but I saw a post by my son, and he said something to the effect about reputation. And I'm like, but the girl was 15 years old, dog. You know.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, yeah, maybe she did want to, like, you know, maybe she did probably, you know, because she in high school, so you know she like, oh yeah, I'm with a 22-year-old, I'm dating a 22-year-old, but at the end of the day, like, he's still wrong because he's 22 years old, bro. Like, it's so many women out here at that age, bro. You're an adult. You can go to the club. Why are you messing with a 15-year-old who's just starting high school?
Right.
Like,
that's exactly where I'm at with it. That's exactly where I'm. I don't think there's no excuse you can come up with for me, you know. And I think the same way we exile other people, you know. I think he shouldn't be a voice, you know. And I think Kwame Brown has done a great job at bringing attention to it. But I'm gonna see him at a fight. I'm gonna see him at a fight at the Barclays Center 100% within the next 5 years. I have no doubt in my mind, and I'm gonna ask him. You know, so
yeah, but that's my call, friend. I'm back in the chat.
Appreciate you all the time, dog.
All right.
Yeah, I had no idea. Yeah, he came up with the Wendy Williams. Yeah, it's man. I think, but he got all that money. He got that machine behind him, so they're gonna try and quiet a whole lot of people. They definitely gonna try, for sure, for sure. And it's just what I feel, man. I think we gotta, like Nip say, everybody can't go. You know, so no, he knew because he called her house. And she said her name is Jessica Reed. Google her interview. She did an interview on the Star Report. On the Star Report. I listened to it Friday. I think I could play it here. I don't think it has any things on it, right? Yeah, man. At 22, man, I'm 15. We wasn't even in the same place if it wasn't a picnic, a family picnic. At 22, I don't even know if I was in the same location as a 15-year-old. They didn't even play basketball with us on the weekends. You know, they don't get up that early. You know, they got to watch their cartoons and shit. What's up, Kev?
What up, Fred?
How you feel, dog?
Man, this nigga Charlemagne, dude, piece of shit.
Yeah.
Man, but you know, I've been knowing about his little case or whatever for a while now. But you know, come to find out, every time that somebody or whatever, right, brings it up, like he always, like he puts or whatever, right, lawyers on them and shit like that. So, man, this nigga Charlemagne, dude, he just did just like some super foul shit, just like the little girl situation, and how he started talking about Kwame Brown daddy and like his brother and all. Like, dude, that wasn't nobody's fucking business, bro, at all, man. And his little apology, it was all some bullshit. It was all bullshit. All he was trying to do was just save face. He was just it was just some bullshit, bro. But I'm sick of this nigga, man. Yo, you know what? We need to start something, start some kind of like hashtag or something, man. Get his ass off of that fucking show or something, bro. Like, this nigga is literally a piece of shit, bro. I swear to God. Yeah, but think of something though, man. I'm gonna be over here sitting back thinking of something too. I'll probably drop it off into the chat.
Charlemagne loves 15-year-olds.
that could be it.
Man, just put it right in his face. Put the truth in people's face, you know.
Charlemagne loves 15-year-olds. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah,
all right, Fred, I'm out, bro.
That shit. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that on my post. I'm on my next Instagram post. Charlemagne loves 15-year-olds, man. It's a nasty game we live in, man. And it's funny how money covers it up. That shit happened in 2002, and I appreciate you, L, for sending me. It was 41 minutes long. Is there a 2-minute interview? When someone call in, I'll look for it. I'm sure there's a 2-minute interview somewhere where we can watch it together, and y'all can hear this shit. Her friend says she walked in on Charlemagne, on top of her. Yeah, cancel CTG. I like that. Yeah, that cancel CTG. That might work. Yeah, I like that. All right, let's go with that one. Cancel CTG. All right, we're gonna hashtag if you want to put a hashtag in, cancel CTG. You know, I think that's important. I already posted a comment on Angela Yee's and DJ Envy and Charlemagne's channel Saturday or Friday. It's funny, man. It's how the world is different when you have kids. How your sensors for these type of conversations, you know, and wanting to solve the problem, you know, wanting or be an asset to the solution. I think like this, it's not cool, man. It's definitely not cool. Yeah, cancel CTG, man. That'll be good. Yeah, we got to get that to Kwame, man, because he gets to the masses real quick. And I'm actually glad that I know DB's not happy with, but I'm glad he's consistent, you know, because if he stops, it's gonna be someone else, you know, and he's hotter than fish grease, man. I went on his live today. He had 35,000 people watching him live. I ain't never seen that before. Weigh-ins will never get that, man. Floyd don't even get those type of numbers on his weigh-ins. You know what I'm saying? Sheesh. You know, if you got 35,000 people watching, that means you probably got about 200,000 people watching you in that moment. Sheesh. Damn, that's crazy. And he deserves it. You know, and Steven Jackson also apologized too. I don't know how y'all feel about that. But what's up? I'm gonna give me some info.
And this is what it feels like.
What's up?
What's up, Fred?
How you feel? How you feel?
I'm good, man. It's a little off subject, but
Yeah.
what do you think if Wilder does not win this third fight? Is his career over, or what do you think?
No.
You being a guy who's been covering boxing forever.
I don't think his career is over. No, I don't think his career is over. I think he'll just be ranked number 6 or 7, and he'll knock those guys out. And he got to put himself back in line and get Fury again, because if Fury's still the champion, you know.
Yeah, and I was looking at some of the other rankings earlier today. IBO, what is it? IBFW. He's ranked in the top 10 in a couple of those, so he doesn't necessarily have to just go WBC either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that price tag on that rematch clause is a pretty big price tag, man. You know, might as well, you got to get that money, man. What's up, Blue Blood? You got to go get that money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just want him to make sure, you know, he's focused, because I feel like in that first fight, Fury Wilder won. He could have finished that. I can't remember if he was there or not. I'm pretty sure you covered it. But he could have finished that. If you notice, when he knocked Fury down, you notice he was starting to look at the crowd and kind of like celebrate a little bit. And that's not the Wilder I remember when he knocked out Ortiz both times, or when he knocked out Stavern. He was always waiting to just finish the show.
Yeah, I get that. I actually had a conversation with him about that.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, we went to dinner Monday after Sam Watson and them had a restaurant in Beverly Hills, and we went to dinner that Monday. We watched Monday Night Football, I believe. Yeah, I think Monday Night Football was on. We watched and had pizza and wings. And he says, I was trying to punch straight, but my shit just kept going wide. I was trying to punch straight, but I don't know. I just needed one straight shot. And in between him saying that, he would just get mad at himself. Like, you know how you reminiscing about a girl you didn't get or the game winning shot you missed? That's kind of
Right.
like that's kind of like the emotions he was going through. And you know, he just needed one more shot. Fight's over. He needed
Exactly.
one more straight shot.
And he wouldn't even, right, then we wouldn't even be talking about even a Wilder or a Fury too. He would have just been done with that.
Right. Facts.
So that's it, man. I ain't gonna take your time. I'm enjoying the show. I was just thinking, like, man, he gotta just, you know, because now he's got his shot again.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to go out there and execute. He can't BS around. He's got to put Tyson Fury on his ass, man, and be done with it.
I have no doubt that he will.
So, no, I know you don't, but I just want him to be like, man, like, I got to knock this out. Forget the suit, forget the weight. Coming there with that Wilder, I know, where you just wear your T-shirt, take that T-shirt off, knock his ass out, and be like, man, I'm not playing no more.
Right. Gotcha. Facts.
All right, brothers. I'm watching on YouTube. Keep doing your thing, man.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming in tonight.
Yeah, peace.
All right, peace. What's up, Aon?
Salute, Fred. How you doing, brother?
Great. How you feeling?
I'm excellent. It's another rainy day in Bangkok. Just wanted to touch on a few things real quick, like. So yeah. As far as the Charlemagne the God thing, you know, I had no idea of the stuff that he was accused of. And it shocks me because I don't understand how a man can reach that type of a platform doing that type of dirt. And, you know, it really shocks me because usually when I watch The Breakfast Club, Charlemagne is so critical, hypercritical, I would say, on some of his contemporaries, his peers. And, you know, just I hear a lot of feminine things come out of his mouth and the way that he addresses other black men. And I find it offensive. And finding out what he's actually like in real life and some of the dirt that he's done. I heard the interview that he actually gave on his podcast with what's that, the white gentleman that he has a podcast with, and he's joking around.
Yeah, I saw that in a clip about his. Yeah, I saw it in a. No, I didn't see that in the clip. I saw another clip about him and his wife.
Okay, well, there's also some clips out there that you can find easily on YouTube where he's actually discussing the event on his podcast. And he's talking about how he went to the sex store. He got some alcohol. He got some Spanish fly. And he basically premeditated what he was going to do to this girl.
Are you
and how he was going to get her fucked up. Look it up, bro. If I had a wrench, I'd drop a link right now in the chat for you. Oh, I don't got a wrench yet. I'll wait on that. When you give it to me, then I'll post that up, bro.
I didn't even know you didn't.
Nah, it's all good. When you give it to me, then I got it. But at the same time, you can find that information out there. And when you do, you'll hear that he's joking around. He sounds real immature. And just me being the man that I am, being in some of the situations that I have been in, you know, I was a bouncer. I worked in strip clubs when I was like 21 years old. So I grew up, I learned the game. You know, strippers would hand me bread and I would look the other way. So I know what the game is and I know about being in those situations. And one thing I've never done is taken advantage of a woman. Any fish that I've ever dived in, sliced through, it's always been given to me and I never had to force it. And what I understand is that, you know, if your game is tight, bro, you're going to get it anyway. So I want to say respect to Kwame for being a real dude. And you could just see his work, you know, the progression and just where he's at. Real stuff is really always going to pass through. Same way like your show. Your show is real. And that's why we all represent and come through. And, you know, we from the city. And being from LA, where we from, bro, talking like that to get your ass shot up. Like, for real, for real. You talking about people's personal issues and some of the stuff that go on, their stories about their family, that will get you killed over there off Crenshaw, like word life. So I just don't respect some of these dudes, these higher celebrities, in the way that they move. Anybody can catch you at a red light, and that's just the truth. So, that's just one thing. I forgot the other thing that I was going to talk about. So I'm gonna just go back into the chat. And Fred, if you give me the wrench, then I appreciate it, big bro. And much love. When I get back to the city, then you already know what's up. Hopefully we can train in the gym,
Yeah.
do some Muay Thai, some whatever. Anything you want to do, simply wholesome. It's all good, big bro.
Oh yeah, let's do it. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
For sure. Appreciate you. Yeah, I had no idea. He was joking about it. Oh my God. And that he's joking about it, but a woman is living that pain every day. Whew, my gosh. I mean, come on, guys. God damn. Someone can someone send me that clip? I'll look for it when someone call in. But if y'all can find that clip, I think, oh man, we're gonna get copywritten if it's from him. Damn, but I can put it in the chat and y'all can go watch it. But there's a star interview that I watch. It's like 3 minutes long. I think we should watch it together. Star Report. Damn. Damn. 324,000. Damn. Hopefully Kwame Brown. It's an 11-minute interview. Damn. I think we should watch it though. Oh man. Nah, that's too long. That's too long, man. I wish it was like a minute. But I'm gonna put the interview in the link in the chat and y'all save it. Y'all pull it and save it. All right. There it is. Here's the interview right here. It's 11 minutes long. Here you go, guys. Yeah, there you go. All right. Copy and paste that. All right. Copy and paste that, and I'll post it again. Copy and paste it and go watch it. I watched it Friday night when I found out about it. Or I found about it last week, but I Googled it because I didn't have nothing to do Friday night. Yeah. Oh man, twiddling my thumbs and shit. Yeah, I put it in the link so y'all so we can go watch it all together. You know what I mean? There you go. Now save it and like it, or save to your watch later. And there it is, man. But it's disgusting, man, how they create these images of us and want us to worship them. Want them to be our vanguards of information. I wish I knew this, man. I had no idea this was going on, man. Man, how can they cover this up? Was it 2002? Man, they did a good job covering this up, man. Damn. And you can tell because it never came up on these platforms. Damn, man. That's awful, man. Yeah, he got, man. I want to see the next man go on there next month or something, because they have a lot of pre-recorded interviews. It was everywhere in New York. I never knew that, dog. See, I didn't know. Do you feel like Kwame loses instant credibility? Excuse me. Let me start that. What time is it? 6 minutes. See, it's creeping up on me, y'all. Do you feel like Kwame loses instant credibility, and if he forgives Charlemagne the God afterwards? Kwame put a post asking his subscribers if he should forgive Charlemagne the God. Now, see, forgiving and holding accountable is different. As it pertains to Charlemagne, I don't think he can he can forgive because he didn't R her, R him. You know what I mean? He R Jessica Reed. So that apology goes to him. I think as a man, every time you see Charlemagne on a public forum, he has to be reminded. He has to be reminded that he influenced a 15-year-old. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't think Kwame Brown will go. I don't think Kwame, if he does, he does, you know? And you got to understand, what's up, 202, his purpose. How you feel, man?
I'm feeling good. What's up, Fred?
I'm feeling good, man.
I got a question. Do you think that Kwame Brown should just get Charlemagne in the ring, like do an exhibition with no headgear?
I think the public apology. I not the public apology. I think that's too easy. That's too easy. That's not a fix. I think Kwame Brown is, he played for the Lakers, so big dude. I think the constant pressure for him to lose financial rewards because of this, I think that's the ticket. I think that's the accountability piece.
I don't know. I think, guys like Charlemagne, like they just it's weird because Charlemagne got ran up on years ago by people.
I saw that.
Had incidents. So it's not the first time. He's even talked about before in the past getting punched in the mouth or just stuff like that. And he still talks about people's personal business, like stuff that shouldn't even come out your mouth. There's been red flags with this guy for years. And now he's really caught up with a real one who just says F it, who's basically got that like F it and just putting shit out there. So it's basically just karma, instant karma, man. And I really, really enjoy seeing what this douchebag, this trash bag, Charlemagne is going through, man. This dude is a clown. And I'm glad more and more people are less and less looking at him as the voice of anything, a voice of any type of reality. Just somebody you just listen to and just say, yeah, this guy has integrity, or this guy's word means something. But from Kwame Brown, the way he carries, say, yeah, this guy just don't, he just carries himself like he's just not going to take the apology. And I think he shouldn't. Like I said, I think he should. They should get in the ring, just handle it like men. Because that was just out of line. That was out of line, man. Like I think every man at a certain age should know better when to talk about other people's business, because you just never know. Nobody's hands is clean. Nobody's a saint out here, except for children, and with some children or most children. And he should just know better. But I think this is a lesson for a lot of people out here who just run their mouth, and just be careful, because whatever you say out there, it could come right back out you. Maybe it may not be 2 years from now. It may be just 5 years from now. You just never know. I just think this is a lesson to people. Like, you just can't just do this type of stuff, no matter if you're on a public platform or not. So I hope people who watch this whole situation, they can learn from this, because we all know those type of people in our lives who do air out people's personal stuff. So, but that's my call, Fred, and shout out to the chat and the barbershop. I'm out.
Appreciate you. I'm eager to watch that for sure. I'm definitely eager to watch that clip. Can't watch it now though. Damn. And I hope, just me on how I do things, I just hope that he doesn't go on their platform. I hope that if they were to do a show, that it goes on his platform so he can control the content. You understand? Because if he goes on their content platform, they can control the narrative. They can title it a different way. They can pull it up, pull it down. that's what I'm on. You got to come on my platform. You know what I mean? And that way I have ownership of it and can control the narrative. And you get them out of their comfort level. Imagine Charlemagne going to Atlanta to be interviewed by him. Come on, y'all. You can't beat him up. You're in his city. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Kwame at next week might as well just, I mean, I'm sure he has one of the biggest houses in the city. He might as well just put one of them rooms and just make a podcast room like this room is, you know? And because we don't want Kwame to go anywhere, because I think because of his experience, because of his 1 in a zillion opportunity being the first pick in the NBA draft. What is only 50? When did the draft start? What, 60 years ago? One of 60 people in the history of this country, you know? I think he's rare. I genuinely think he's needed. You know, for him to have a 13-year career and be called a bust, it's kind of weird to me. He got a pension. You know, he's going to be wealthy for a long time if it's based off of a percentage of his last salary or highest salary. Or, I mean, shit, he ain't got to work another day in his life. He can just build whatever he wants, physically build what he does with his tractor and whatever he wants. And that's not a bust. We envision the first pick of the draft being a Hall of Famer. He's not going to be that. But like he says, you call Kwame Brown a bust, but call Brian Scalabrine the white mamba. Yeah, imagine that. That shit hit home when he said that shit too. You know what I mean? What's up, Brandon? What's up, Brandon?
Well, can you hear me?
Very well, man. You showing your face now, man? You hyped for this?
Yeah. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Hold up. Why not? Why not?
What's up, man? What you?
Can you see? Oh, forget it. Whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, okay. What's up?
I had a few issues. I've had a few points out. I'm at work. I wanted to, but I can't really. But I had a few issues. Charlemagne never hid this. Never. He talked about it openly. Always. He talked about it in his book Black Privilege.
I never.
Got to study for it.
No, it's not about. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I bought his book for $30, and in that same week or in that same space, he said that about R. Kelly, and I threw it in the trash.
Damn, you pretty extreme. Also, he talks about it. He gave like Vlad interviews. He talked about it openly, but the difference is Star went more in detail. What Star did, Charlemagne only told his version of his side. What Star did was bring the accuser, and you got to see her pain and her trauma of based on the story that he told versus the story that she told. And what corroborates her story is he has a history of doing what he said that what she said that he did, which is basically drugging her. He has a story where he talks about putting Spanish fly in women's drink. He talks about how he got his wife super drunk one night before they was married and basically not raped her, but he used the word rape.
What? That's what I heard. Yeah. I heard that story.
Yeah, and his wife came on the Breakfast Club and cleared it up, and basically Charlemagne kind of the story that she said that it was consensual. He has a history of being a sexual pervert with women, and I think that's when they were discussing the whole rape culture. And he was basically sharing a certain side of himself about that. When it comes to Kwame, I think the show, when I saw the show and I started listening to you talk on the subject and talking about the images and what they say about us and those type of things, I find it ironic that you care tonight and but the other night you were saying you don't care about the images that white folks show of us or the way that they portray us.
No, that's two different. Two different. I knew you were going there. It's two different. It's them, their imagery, and you said as it pertains to what I do. I said I don't care what white people think of me.
But no, Fred. If you think about the greater discussion, we were talking about us as the images that they, not just you, but the images of you being a black male and the images that they put out there. That's the issue we were having. So I'm glad you come around to the side to see that what white people say do and the images that they show of black people do affect us, because Kwame is showing the effects, even if you are doing it through a black man. What Kwame is showing, he's showing the insecurities. Man, this is so multi-layered, and I hope that I do it justice by trying to touch a few layers while I'm at work. He basically was showing how we resolve conflict, and he was showing that through Stephen Jackson. What basically he did was insult Stephen Jackson after they insulted him, and he showed how insecure Stephen Jackson or people like him that talk about uh, being tough or being gangster or perpetuate a certain image of the black male. He said before he did what he was going to do, he said, they're not going to talk about my points, which is what we see here all the time. People want to go right to violence. We can't just talk it out. Why is it that we get to the point where two black males disagree with each other, or we have a disagreement, and we quick to automatically go to violence or talking about hurting each other, put our hands on each other? He showed that. And Stephen Jackson, the only thing he wanted from him, which is the only thing a lot of us want, is respect, and he wanted his apology. He just wanted an apology from the man, and it would all stop. But because our egos and our pride get involved in how we look to the outside world, we feel like we have to keep pushing this line. And I'm glad that Kwame is bringing up to show that we need conflict resolution training without hurting each other, because that's the first thing we come to. Well, okay, well, I hurt you. Okay, well, I hurt you because we have points that we disagree with. I think that we should at least learn how to disagree with each other. And I think he's bringing light to that, showing how we perpetuate this fake ass macho image. Oh, you being soft. Oh, you being soft. What do you mean? We making points. Let's just debate the points. We try to act like masculinity is this hyper macho thing where I got to be tougher than you or you got to be tougher than me. And it's not necessarily that in our community. I think that in our community as black men, whenever we see each other, we should always be cordial with each other and show each other a measure of respect. That's how I always think we should greet each other. I always talk about it over and over, but I think that's what breaks down the wall of us having to project this macho image. And Kwame was talking about how Stephen Jackson, look at the people that you mislead. Look at the children who are watching you, who see you on Instagram, who see you sending threats to me saying you're going to catch the man in traffic. You're 40 something years old talking about you're going to catch a grown man in traffic. That's the way we resolve our issues. But like Kwame said, none of us caught George Zimmerman in traffic. None of us. None of us. Stephen Jackson. Yeah. Stephen Jackson. Stephen Jackson, the police officers that were involved in killing his brother George Floyd, he didn't send not one threatening message at all. Period. Nothing. He didn't say nothing derogatory about the police. He didn't say nothing derogatory about even the system that put his brother in the place that it put him in, but he was automatically ready to send threats to another person that looks like him only because he felt as though that man embarrassed him or that he's having a discussion that he's not equipped to handle. These are the things that I think that needs to be a light to be shed on how we communicate and how we deal with each other. That's why what we do in this shop is so important, because Fred, what you do is you bounce your ideas off everybody in the shop, and we call in and we give our ideas, and that is how, like I said, we come to a common ground, and that's how we try our ideas against each other to see if what we believe or what we say we stand on, is it palatable? Is it true? because we were able to prove it and bounce it against each other. A lot of people don't have a chance to do that because they get in rooms like Kwame said, the go along to get along game, and they protect each other with the same ideology, and they don't try the ideology that they have against a different one. That's how you know what you have is the truth, and that's how you grow, because we all learn from that. Every time you bring a point to me, Fred, and it's something that I need to learn and grow from, I take it, I analyze it, and if it's a fact, I add it to my toolbox. So I don't want to get into this rambling thing, but I just want to make sure we get into the nuances of what Kwame said and what it means and why did it explode on a national scene, because he's talking about manhood, and especially black manhood, in the way that we carry and conduct ourselves, in the way that we portray our images out, in the way our images should come back to us. So I think it's just bigger than Charlemagne. What Charlemagne did is what he did. Whatever his punishment was or is, he should be punished for it. But outside of that, we should leave that filth alone and not keep bringing it up, because I don't know if we know, but we are making this girl keep reliving her trauma over and over. I don't know. I think it would be difficult for me as a father to be the father of this girl and watch video after video after video every few years come out of something that happened to my child. I think I would have a hard time with that. So I think we need to leave the filth in the trash can, and what's done is done. And if something else needs to be done, let's target that and leave it alone. But leave that filth alone, man. And we need to keep trying to build. But outside of that, shout out to the third. I hope I didn't ramble too much. And let's keep the conversation going, Fred. Great topic again. Fire show, as usual.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, she's trying to reopen the case. So I think this attention potentially could help her. I saw that recently. She's trying to open the case up, and hopefully it helps, and the reason why is because she didn't get a chance to testify because she was underage, and mom wanted to protect her. And I spoke about this earlier about just being a father, man. Like I never heard her father's statements. Never heard her father. Yeah, that was a good call, Brandon. I never heard her father's statements, and that's what bothered me. Like I can't imagine it to any girl, any girl. Like I don't, that's a pill that I think would bother any man. Like, how could you have intervened and or helped? And I think we should be overprotective of our kids, man. I need to know the 5 W's. Where you going? Where you gonna be? Turn your locations on. Like it's important. No one wants that phone call. Oh, she's gonna do that. Good. I think it's important that if she wants it to be, then so be it. And I think it should be a civil suit. I don't know if they ever filed a civil suit. I don't know what the law of statutations are, but it needs to be a civil suit attached to that. He's gone on to much greener pastures. He has his own publishing company. And it's very few shows that are bigger than his. Very few. And they're definitely destroying their brand. And I also think, I know Brandon called it filth, but if she wants it, I think that we have to support her wishes. And if her wishes are to get the story out, then I think it's our responsibility to get the story out. And I want to comment on what Brandon said about imagery. I think imagery is important. I don't know if it came out wrong on my part, as it pertains to what Brandon said. I was looking at it from the other perspective. Like, I don't care how white people try to infringe upon my life. Like, I'm always above them. Like, and I'm not perfect. Sometimes I miss it. Like Kwame Brown, as it pertains to Steven Jackson, you know, how they're portraying a man who gets high. Him and Matt Barnes, they talk about getting high as much as they talk about interviewing. And that's I didn't get that, you know. So I understand the imagery, and I agree with how they create imagery. On the flip side of my perspective is, as it pertains to that, I don't care about their attempts to suppress us. Like, I'm on a turn in terms of personal growth and goal attainability. I don't care for them. I think, what's the name of that song? I don't care how you get it. Get here if you can. I'll remix. I don't care how you get it. Get here if you can. You know. I think Steven Jackson needs to let it go, and I think all these guys need to let it go. You know. How are these guys thugs? Like you guys laughed at me when I said, when was the last time you was a thug? Everybody cried in the chat. I said, when I heard 50 Cent's first album, that was the last time I felt like a thug. Y'all niggas laughed at me. It ain't no thug in me. You know what I mean? You know, I probably can hold it for like 3 minutes, you know, if I'm in character or something, you know, so, but it's no thug in me at all, you know. I don't even think I can pretend to be a thug, you know. I don't even, you know, it wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work, you know. What's up, Kyle? What's up, man?
What's going on, Fred?
Yeah, that was 2003, man. I ain't been a thug since 2003. I got you the next one, Czar. What's up, man?
I find it funny that DJ Envy can talk shit about Kevin Samuels, about how he talks to women, but he ain't got nothing to say about a motherfucker drugging women and potentially raping them. I mean, these people are crazy, man. You gonna talk about how a man talk? He only, and the thing about it is, he don't really talk to women crazy. He only gives the energy that he's giving. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it's like, it's crazy to me how somebody could tell a woman the truth. They're talking bad, they're talking down to her, but a motherfucker that give her some drugs, he okay with that? He your co-host. I mean, these people are fucking jokes, man. I didn't even know all this. I didn't know all this shit in detail like this. You know what I mean?
Either. I didn't know none of this shit. I didn't.
And this shit is sick. It's really sad, bro, to say the least. They talk that shit about R. Kelly and this and that, but he out here doing the same shit. Now, he might have apologized and some more other shit, but DJ Envy is out of pocket like a piss on a robbery, man. He should be ashamed of himself. How dare him speak to about Kevin Samuels, and he ain't said shit on air about Charlemagne the God, not once. I ain't never heard it. If y'all can pull it up in the chat, tell me, because I ain't never heard him say nothing about Charlemagne sniffing seats and shit like that when women get up. It's all making sense now. You know what I'm saying? It's all making sense. You know what I mean? This motherfucker is weird. You know what I'm saying? Good thing he's getting therapy now. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Good thing he's getting therapy because that motherfucker needed. You know what I'm saying? Fred, when a woman used to get up out their seat, the motherfuckers used to sniff their seat, cuz. And you don't think nothing of it until you step away from it and then you rethink it. Like, oh shit, what the fuck was it? You know what I mean? So DJ Envy is out of pocket for sure. Angelique's out of pocket. You know what I mean? They talked all this shit about Kevin Samuels, but allowed a motherfucker that's roofian chicks, Bill Cosby and girls. You know what I mean? You know, Rick Ross lost a deal because of some of that shit. Remember? He lost that Reebok deal. He lost the Reebok deal for talking about drugging a female. When he said put Molly all in her champagne, she ain't even know it. Reebok got rid of him. That's why he ain't got on Reeboks. They said, "Oh, we can't stand behind this dude." But Charlemagne, he got book deals and shit. I mean, this shit's ridiculous, man.
And no remorse. Like no, he has no remorse. He only apologized because man, I would say Kwame is doing 25 million clicks a day, 30 million clicks a day. You know what I'm saying, Kyle?
Yeah, I got you. I'm here.
I know, just talking and as it pertains to other people reposting and
yeah, man. I just
damn, yeah, I mean, he doing it, man, and I'm proud of him for it, you know.
And listen, I had an argument with a motherfucker today. Babe, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She stopped cussing too much.
Okay, go ahead.
I had an argument with somebody today. Right? I said the man played 13 years in the league and almost got a ring. You know, like, I mean, bruh. So what he got, and this is what I told him, right? Everybody got high praise for Andrew Wiggins. I said, man, what's the difference? What's the difference between him being a number one pick and Andrew Wiggins being a number one pick? Or even what's his name? Anthony Bennett. Way worse than Kwame Brown. You know, you say you just did that look? You know how you just did that? Because you don't know him. You ain't never seen him. You never heard about him. See, the thing about Kwame Brown, we know who Kwame Brown is.
Michael with Candy. From your neck of the woods, Pacific.
You know what else is funny, man? He said he hit the nail right on the head, bro. You know, I argue with people all the time about Luka Doncic. I don't think the motherfucker all that, to be honest with you. I think because he's white, they're giving him some credit. But the shit that Ja Morant is doing and the shit that Trae Young is doing when the game is on the line, can't be matched. You know what I mean? It can't be matched. You got to, I mean, I'm just saying, man, you know, they always say don't bring up race, but life is about race. I mean, no matter how you slice it or dice it, man, the world is about race, man. You know, whether you live in Oakland, where you got the hills, where all the white folks is there, in Piedmont, or you go to East Oakland, where all the niggas and the Mexicans is at. You know what I mean? You go to Barberton Hills, where all the black rich folks is at, and then you can go to Hollywood, where the rich white folks is at, or whatever. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is, man. Life is always about race, man. I'm just keeping it real. But at the end of the day, man, the boy Envy got on that podcast and down talked Kevin Samuels about how he used to be in front of the Hermes store trying to get clients to style them and stuff like that. And my thing is, dog, you talking about a man that's trying to do something positive. He's trying to build a brand in a business. You want to shit on him, but nobody shitted on you when you got into real estate. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, how you feel about what it looked like or how it feel, you know what I'm saying? That's like me. Shit. Shout out to everybody that subscribed to the channel. I'm almost at 500. I'm 20 subscribers away from 500. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to you, Fred, for always holding down for me, man. And a lot of people come through my channel because of yours. So I'm forever grateful for that shit. But that's like me. That's like somebody saying, "Oh man, you know, Kyle podcast ain't shit." You know what I mean? He only got a certain these amount of subscribers. He ain't got no views and shit like that. But nigga, I'm trying though. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is you doing? You can't knock a man. If a man is trying to do something positive and productive, man, who the fuck are you, man? To talk down or try to make fun of the nigga, like, oh, he's in front of her man's store. Ha ha ha. He's trying to get clients. Look at the motherfucker now though. Look at him now though, Fred. The motherfucker had 21,000 people in a live stream tonight.
In his living room.
21,000. Fred, and if you look at the super chats and all that stuff, the man don't even read people's super chats. He getting hundreds, 50s, 25s, hundreds. You know what I'm saying? The man got Cartier, he got Rolexes. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't how you start, it's where you finish. Like people could talk that shit about you, Fred. Oh man, he ran for office, he didn't win. But Fred's a fucking millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Properties all over LA. So fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? You goofy ass niggas. So this is what I'm saying about these goofy ass niggas, man. I had an argument with a coworker a month ago, right? So we got a dude, he can't make beats, but he make them anyway, right?
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, the shit is elementary. But I don't talk bad about him. You know why? Cause he doing some shit. So then I asked the nigga that be talking shit about him. I said, hey, man, what you doing? I said, man, you supposed to start your film company a year ago. You talking about that man Beast? What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing right now? You with us right now? You with us? You talking that shit about him? You ain't done shit. I said, yeah, my podcast, I might not have hella viewers. I might only have a few niggas listening, but I'm doing some shit. What the fuck are you doing? So that's why I always tell people, man, a motherfucker that always got something to say about somebody else doing some shit, and that motherfucker ain't doing nothing. Man, look out for niggas like that, man. Goofy ass niggas like that. And I told him, I said, man, that's supposed to be your boy. We all had a group before everybody started leaving and shit. We had a group of us, right? Where he'll make beats for the dude's son. You know what I mean? And he'll make beats for his son and shit like that. And now, you know, you want to laugh at the motherfucker in front of all these other people and shit. You know what I mean? Try to make jokes. So I told him straight up, you know me, Fred, man. I tell motherfuckers straight up, man. Hey, fuck are you doing though? You talking about the nigga beats and shit. What, you ain't doing shit. You ain't doing shit but talking. All you do is to all motherfucker. Listen, Fred, the motherfucker, he supposed to quit the job 3 years ago, Fred. Motherfucker always talking about he gonna quit, he gonna do this, he gonna do that, man. I said, man, you just talking, bro. Every time I see a nigga talking about some shit, man, you just talking, bro. I ain't about trying to hear that shit, man. You know what I mean? You ain't did nothing to reach no fucking goals, and you got some shit to say about everybody else trying to do some shit. You know what I mean? Like, let me go. Fred. I've been holding down for a minute, man. But shit, I had to rant, had to get this shit off, man. My chest. I gotta let niggas know that I ain't just fucking jokes all the damn time. Sometimes I gotta speak some real shit. And tonight was one of them times where you just gotta speak some real shit, Fred. Keep your foot on these niggas' necks, Fred, at all times. Listen, I'll see your ass in July. I'll see your ass in August. A nigga is saving money like a motherfucker. Now, besides this chain that I got to get, I don't know if you seen it, Fred.
That's all.
The motherfucker bad. That's a bad motherfucker, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? So besides that chain, a motherfucker ain't spending no money on nothing. A nigga got to get to this Deontay Wilder fight. Shout out to my nigga Tay Jones for always holding it down. God damn it. But shout out to you, Fred, man, for all you do for us, man. Keep this shit going, man. We appreciate you, big dog.
Appreciate you. What's up? Czar, you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
How you feel?
Phil, can't complain, man. Honestly, I think the brother Kwame, on principle, I would accept the apology, just on principle. You know, he did apologize, whether it was I heart or he felt the walls closing in on him. The reason why he apologized, you know, I would accept it on principle. But I also reserve the right to continue my banter if I'm Kwame Brown. I reserve the right to do that if I choose to.
Right.
In dealing with Steven Jackson, you know, for him to be a Muslim and refer to another man as dirt, that's not that ain't what we do. We can disagree, but when you get to speaking in terms of you being better than someone, that's what we call being Iblis, the angel that fell. You know, I'm better. When God asked Iblis why he didn't bow, he said, "Because I'm better than him. He's made a fire. I made a fire while he's made of dust." So whenever you get to speaking in terms of you're better than someone because of a social standard that you really got because white people put a camera in your face and you're smoking and you're high, all the smoke. You want all the smoke until real smoke comes. Like when Brandon pointed out, you don't have anything to say about the Minneapolis Police Department.
That's big.
Nothing.
Never put that in perspective. Great call, Brandon, by the way.
Yeah, you didn't have anything to say about the Minneapolis Police Department. You did what Charleston White said. You know how Charleston White be doing, nigga, you played them games, nigga, and they sit them white folks on you, tall goof ass, and that big old dope fiend ass nigga you call your brother, you didn't do nothing for him. Which, when you get once you pull the mask off what Charleston White is saying, everything he says is really based on principle and deals with the mentality of the everyday average black man who's unaware on a larger scale from a perspective of knowledge, but in just common understanding, he right. So I'm really disappointed in Steven Jackson. Matt Barnes, you know, I mean, come on, man, like they pulled that video on Matt Barnes and like, what can Matt Barnes like? What can he really like? That video exposed him. Derek Fisher is looking in his wife's eyes, all dreamy eyed and shit, plotting and planning, scheming. You know what I'm saying? Kissing her on the cheek. Matt Barnes looked high, and he looked high right then. He looked like he was loaded. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, and if we're speaking from a basketball standpoint, if Kwame Brown would have got traded to the Nets, you know, Fred, with your knowledge of basketball, you train the athletes. Kwame Brown had some of the quickest feet any 7-footer, especially in 2001, I had ever seen. Had he got a chance to play with Jay Kidd, and just would have been responsible for running, jumping, and dunking, I bet you his numbers would have been somewhere around 15 and 12. He even talked about it how when he was putting up good numbers for the Wizards, and Gilbert Arenas said something along the lines where Kwame's in my way, some along those lines, and it stopped him from getting what could have been anywhere from $60,000 to $85,000 based on what Tyson Chandler was doing for the Bulls, averaging 10 and 10, messed with his money. And still, even on principle, he bailed Gilbert Arenas out of jail, and just a lot of things going on with Kwame. With being a stand-up man, just on principle. When you hold your tongue for 20 years and someone speaks on you, Go
ahead. I forgot.
Oh, when someone speaks on you in that manner where there was only one person involved in that trade, and then he hit Jack on some, hey, bro, we were teammates, bro. Damn. You know, it was pretty much on principle. Hey, Jack, we were teammates, bro. What you mean? Like, it was only one person involved in that trade. Me and you did this together.
That was cruel.
Yeah, you know, like at the behest of Rachel Nichols, at the behest of Jeannie Buss, a motherfucker that don't know shit about basketball, that just inherited from her dad. Her and her brother didn't know a damn thing about basketball, and they ran the organization into the ground until Magic came around and, you know, added some. And then if she wouldn't have got LeBron, you know the Lakers wouldn't be shit right now. That was their saving grace, getting LeBron. So, come on, man. At the behest of trying to keep Kiki in front of white folks, you throw a brother under the bridge that's bothering his business. So now when he speaks out for himself, there's a problem. And I don't like the narrative of someone saying that he said what he needs to say is over. No, man, we live in the attention economy where you paying likes and retweets and you know what I'm saying, and streams and subscribers. No, this is the attention economy. Just because you locked into what Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes say, and someone with an actual true point makes his point, you want them to cease and desist. And I don't even touch on the Charlemagne the God. I'm sensitive when you're talking about rape. I get real sensitive when it's about that, because that's not only is it a slippery slope, I believe that you should be killed for shit like that.
Yeah, man. Huh.
I believe
I think we might get shut down if I say what I think.
Well, now you don't. What's understood don't have to be said, man. That's a sensitive subject, man. I don't have a daughter, but I have 4 goddaughters. Mm-hmm. And the most thing, the thing foremost I teach my son is, hey, man, you protect these women with your life. Clear them of things. Now, when they're wrong, you let their ass know they're wrong. But we protect black women around these parts. We respect black women. But we also ask the black women they respect their goddamn self. Also, that's the most important thing. I'm not gonna fight for your honor if your ass is twerking half-ass nigga every time we look up. What is your? I'm gonna be fighting my whole damn life. I ain't gonna be able to enjoy a damn thing.
Right.
But before I leave out, Fred, I just wanted to say, Kwame shouldn't go to the Breakfast Club. That's a ratings thing. We know that's a ratings thing. Make him get some of Mama's cooking.
Yeah.
You really sorry, Charlemagne? Won't you get our heart to back Kwame Brown in his endeavor of podcasting NBA players that went placed to the wayside? That he was a 17-year-old kid, man. And we all know the history of Michael Jordan's poor draft choices. Come on, the nigga drafted Adam Morrison, bro. Come on, like we know Michael Jordan.
And Michael Gilchrist.
Yeah, like come on, man. He got it right with Kwame Brown, and you best believe that Mitch Kupchak drafted LaMelo Ball. Jordan didn't have anything to do with that. I refuse to believe it just based on the history Michael Jordan has provided me with being a GM. But if Charlemagne really wants to apologize, he really wants to be sorry, since our heart have given him some control in podcasts, go make Mama's Cooking official and give Kwame Brown a platform to interview NBA players who have been misunderstood. Like you call Brian Scalabrine the white monk. Brian Scalabrine wasn't shit.
No.
Like wasn't anything. Kwame Brown took on a role because he was never taught. And just because of his natural athletic talent, he was able to last 13 years. Could have played longer. He could have played longer. Last 13 years. So shouts out again, Fred. Wonderful platform. My phone went out when we was doing the one with the collar and the minister of Malcolm. My phone went out, man, when you was finna bring me in. I was disappointed we didn't get a chance to do the Malcolm X show because the contribution that Malcolm X made to my life, man, is tremendous. You know,
tomorrow and share.
You say what now?
Call in tomorrow and share it, please.
Okay, yes, sir. So thank you again, brother. And shout out to the third, man.
Yeah, appreciate y'all for sure. Yeah, man. It's Kwame Brown would be making $100 million. Imagine Kwame Brown playing for the New Jersey Nets. He's getting 1 dunk a game, 2 putbacks. He's gonna make a turnaround hook. He's gonna make 2 to 4 free throws a game. 13-9 easy with all this space. Kwame Brown's a 13-9 guy. You know what I mean? As it pertains to today's NBA. So I think that I don't think he's a bust at all. At all. So I think he's solid. So but yeah, man, I think that's where we're at. All right, what's up? What's up, man?
What's good, man? What's up with it, Fred? It's your boy H Money, Mr. Supreme. We in the building. You know what it is, man. Hey, look, Deontay Wilder, what excuse you gonna make next? That's my question to you. You been hiding. People are looking for you. You ducking me. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the barbershop. Where you at? You know what I'm saying? Stop hiding, bruh. Tyson Fury got on your ass. He got on your bitch ass, bruh. And you look. And Fred, the man gonna make another excuse. I don't know what it's gonna be. I heard, listen, somebody said they cast the spell on Deontay Wilder. I heard he had the corona, you know what I'm saying? But he lied about that too. Because we would have knew. If Kevin Durant had the coronavirus and we found out, we would have, no way, you can't protect him, Fred. It's open season on him. For all those lies, no, it's open season. He did it to himself. Let me say this. He did this to himself. Let me just say this. Let me say this though. He did this to himself when he threw Mark Breland under the bus for no reason and said he spiked the water with no evidence. You did this to yourself with that dent in your head. Tyson Fury gonna give you another dent in your head. He gonna knock you out again. I watched that fight last night. You got tired after 3 rounds. What happened to you? Your legs is weak. Your legs is weak. This nigga got chicken legs. This Stuart Little ass nigga. Come on, Fred. Come on, man. Listen, I'm gonna say this. Let me say this. Okay. Tay Jones, you a bum as a fighter. You a bum. You a school teacher. Stick to your day job. Stick to your day job, you bum.
I got a
you know what I'm saying? Julian Sendago knocks you out, bro. Real talk, you're a bum. Hey, go ahead, bro.
I got a question for you. 2 questions. I'm real interested on your thoughts on Charlemagne. And 2, I'm just curious. I'm not filtering you at all. Why do you always got to have an enemy to prove a point?
I mean, I see you do the same thing, Fred, like I told people.
I'm just asking.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen,
yeah.
I see you do the same thing, you know, and Deontay Wilder is a liar. You can't protect him. He did this to himself. You know what I mean? Deontay Wilder, stop lying to the people. Tell the truth. Tyson Fury whooped your ass. I'm not going to lie for you no more. You can't pay me. I got my own money. I'm not 78 Sports. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to lie, buddy.
How you like your nickname?
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell 78 like this. You know what I mean? You said if I come with some let me say this. 78, you said if I come with some more people, you scared and you gonna shoot me. That's what you said. You ain't never shot. No, that's what he said. You didn't say nothing to him when he said it. You ain't never shot shit in your life. Wait, let me say this. He ain't never shot shit in his life. Let's make that clear. He been on YouTube for the longest. You've been on YouTube for 10 years. You a Jake Paul ass nigga. Stick to YouTube and selling dogs, you punk ass nigga. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah.
Why?
You feel me?
Okay. You still didn't answer the question. Why?
Hey, answer the question about Wilder. No, you answer the question about Wilder.
Can I ask you a question?
No, you answer the questions about Wilder. Answer the questions about the suit. I thought he said it never was the suit. Answer the question. Where's the documents from the doctors? Where's the documents from the doctors? Answer that question.
July 25th.
You're not answering my questions.
I already answered them 4 days ago, 5 days ago.
So, you came with the same. The gloves? Where's the gloves? Okay, the egg weight. Answer that. The egg weight in the gloves. Mark Breland spike in the water. You haven't. Why is JD still got a job? And he checked the gloves. If it was the gloves,
I answered that already. I answered all the
never.
Last week.
No, Wilder can't even answer those questions. So you can't answer it because he won't even answer those questions.
You won't even let me talk.
He won't even answer those questions because
I
Wilder's a liar.
Can I respond to you?
Call him a liar. Call Wilder a liar. You call Fury a cheater.
I gotta respond.
No, you call Fury a cheater.
You might as well just listen.
Exactly. You get it cooked. You get it cooked.
No one can hear you. I'm just saying, let me respond to you. Can I respond?
You getting cooked, Fred? You getting cooked?
I know, but you asked me a question. You won't let me respond.
We talk about Wilder. It ain't about me. It's about Wilder. That's what it's about. You don't want to talk about Wilder. People want to talk about shooting people. No, people don't want to talk about shooting people, but they don't want to talk about Wilder and boxing. People want to talk about everything else but boxing and Wilder. That's what it is.
You won't let me respond. Can I respond?
You haven't responded in 4 days. Go ahead.
Mind if I Thank you. I appreciate you giving me permission. I'll say
rebuttal.
You heard that word this weekend. I'll say this.
Rebuttal, sir. Rebuttal.
Okay, thank you. I'll say this. Just I'll extend an olive branch. Like, you don't have to like destroy a person to disagree with them. And
he destroyed Mark Breland. No, he destroyed Mark Breland. And you said nothing about that. You said nothing about that. When Deontay Wilder destroyed Mark Breland, you didn't say nothing about that. So don't do that. You can't use that because he tore down a black man already. He tore down Mark Breland already, and that's done. So nobody said nothing about that. So when he gets teared down, I don't want to hear nothing about that. Because he's been tearing down people his whole career. The same way he tore down Anthony Joshua. Wilder, you a liar. You gonna get your ass whooped again, and it's gonna be your last fight. Now we got callers. They calling. Do you think it's gonna be his last fight if he lose? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's over for him. Put him in the dirt, buddy. R.I.P. Body bag. Knockout. Again, you been knocked out once, you gonna get knocked out twice. Yeah, he gonna get knocked out twice. Yeah, for real. Fucking liar. Knock the lies out you bitch ass nigga.
Why?
78, you a bitch, nigga.
Why?
You a
I
bitch,
got a
nigga.
question.
Oh
Hey,
God, nigga, it's a new era. It's a new era. It's the hey.
Damn, man.
I don't know how this thing going.
Man. You gotta let me
Hey, it's my time.
No one can hear
It's
you.
my time.
I'll say this. He gone, so he gets it. All right. Where we at? I don't know who's D-Rock. Who's D-Rock? All right, we'll try D-Rock. First time caller. D-Rock.
Okay, so I be on here all the time. I just comment. I don't ever hop in there, man. But dude got all of this weird energy, and I don't know what for. Wilder ain't said nothing, but he fired Mark Breland from throwing in the towel. He ain't never said nothing about he spiked the water. That's been speculation that other people have said. That ain't left his mouth. Why you got all of this extra energy for Wilder though? Over Tyson Fury? I don't understand that. Like, if you want to disagree with him, but disagree with him, you over calling them bitch ass niggas and all the rest of the other shit. The dude got 44 knockouts, bro, and one loss to Tyson Fury, and clearly he cheated. Anybody said that he didn't is just delusional, and it's just weird, man. It's just weird. I don't know it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I do not know where this is coming from. Like, why you so animated and excited though? Like, I don't understand. He fired Mark Breland for throwing in the towel. Period. He ain't fired JD's because JD's wasn't the lead trainer. Mark Breland was. He took a back seat, and that was because JD's knew that Mark Breland was more experienced than he was. So he had Mark Breland come in and be the primary trainer. That was his job. That's what he's supposed to do. JD's was just like his guy or whatever. But regardless of who he fired or who he didn't fire, that man has a camp, okay? That is his business. That is his team. He is in charge. He the head nigga in charge of his camp. How he chooses to conduct his business, that's his job, and that's what he's supposed to do. So anybody disagreeing with it, but disagree with it. But he a bitch ass nigga and all the rest of his other weird energy. Yo, bro, like who, like why? For what? I mean, like, you know what I mean? You do not hear people from the UK saying that about UK fighters. You do not hear Mexican people going against Mexican fighters like that. Like, why you, as a black man, want to have all of this negative energy towards another black man going up against a UK fighter, whether it was Anthony Joshua or Dillian White or Tyson Fury or any other bum from across the pond? Like, why you feel to go against the people, your own people, so hard? You can disagree with them all you want to. You can criticize him, you can critique him, you can say he can't box, you can say he don't move right, you can say his head movement is weak, you can say all he got is a weak, all he got is the right hand, all the rest of the other stuff. But like the way he conduct his business, that's his business. Yo, like I don't understand. Like, why would you be like, oh my God, he's a bitch ass nigga and all the rest of the other shit? Like chill with that. Like, what is that? Like, I mean, that's another African American man. I mean, you should be supporting him as much as you possibly can. And if when it comes to the shit that you don't agree with, then just don't agree with it and let that be that. But you going hard for Tyson Fury like he grew up in your neighborhood or some shit. Like he went through some of the same shit that you went through. Like y'all share some ancestors or some shit. You so motherfucking excited, happy, and elated that this motherfucking UK fighter done beat Wilder. Like y'all got something in common or something. Like Tyson Fury don't give a fuck about you. How the fuck you sound, clown? What is that?
Your phone fell, or you're distant now?
Can you hear me?
Oh, now you're back. You had your hand over your microphone.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know what happened, but yeah, man, that's just weird to me. Like I be on here, I be watching it, man. I've been having a hard time understanding why we have so many people that look like I look, that look like you look, that look like Deontay Wilder look, and be riding so hard against him. Like you don't have to be 1,000, 10 toes down behind him, but you ain't got to be coming 100 miles 80. Like I don't get that. What is that? I would really like for old boy to like really. I mean, I don't know if he got a YouTube channel on here or something or whatever. I mean, I can go look and see what he's talking about, but I want to know where that comes from. What is that? Like, is something wrong with you? I mean, like, I know that the systemic things that have been put in place, they have some deep roots in some of our people. I mean, I don't know if that's what it is, but I would really like to know. I would really like to know. Yeah, but that's it, man. I ain't got much else, man. But I just wanted to challenge that, bro. Like something wrong with dude. I don't know. I don't know, man. That's just weird, man. I can't. I don't ever hop on, man. But dude came out left with his energy. We got the fight going on July 24th. We finna get the
Big fight.
grudge match
It's
going on. We finna really see what it is. Everything finna be on the up and up. You know what I mean? So we can wait for the fight to see what the fight gonna do, and let that be happening. Like,
Facts.
like you mad that the dude got the rematch? Like, why you up out the go off his deathbed finna OD on some cocaine in the corner or something? Deontay Wilder done reached and pulled his man back up, made him relevant again, helped him put some money in his pocket. Like, where was Tyson Fury before Deontay Wilder told him to get himself together, get back in the ring, and I'll give you a title shot? He brought this man back.
Right.
Made him relevant again. Made the heavyweight division lit without Deontay
Your internet going out.
Wilder
Damn. Your internet gone, dog. Sorry. I don't know if you can hear me.
Man,
Your
maybe that
internet.
was my my Bluetooth or whatever, my little speaker, whatever going out or
Are
whatever.
you good now?
But
I hear you now.
I mean, I'm back now. I mean,
Yep.
Wilder did what he did, man. He took on all of the challenges to get the heavyweight division lit again. This is going to be one of the best years in boxing in a long time. We got all these unification matches. We're going to have another undisputed match in a couple months. Like, come on, we finna rematch for the third time. Errol Spence finna fight Manny Pacquiao. Man, don't be coming out here trying to bring all of this bullshit. We got black kings all over boxing, beginning to dominate and really show what it's about. We don't need no clowns, no suckers out here.
Damn. Your internet is bad. Your internet is. Hang up, nigga. Your internet's bad.
Going 1,000 miles an hour a good be. If you're doing all of that, you should be making some money.
Yeah, he gone. Yeah, man. I'll just answer that question because I see the chat and then we'll get back because I was really enjoying that Kwame Brown conversation and Charlemagne. We can't appreciate censorship both ways. You understand? And I think like that's what we got to understand. And we have tons of great examples in the chat, right? When Reggie Owens goes face to face with Mauricio Sulaiman, I didn't get in the way. You know what I mean? You called the man a racist to his face. Like, I mean, that's about as extreme as it can get. But that benefited our narrative. So we're comfortable with that. Or when Drew Titan goes in and has a conversation with Sugar Hill, 20-minute. I didn't break it up. The shit was 25 fucking minutes. We let it go. Listen, I understand when you disagree with someone and it comes off as disrespectful, and I get it. I get it. I 100% get it. And if you beam in, I don't care. If you want to beam in twice, you could beam in twice. I don't, you know what I mean? And I understand that you may disagree with it, but when it benefits us as a whole, or when it benefits what we collectively agree upon, then we don't have a problem with it. But no way, no other place. I know no other place on the internet can you get an unfiltered guess in boxing? Mauricio Suleiman, Sugar Hill, Charleston White, man, shit, the list goes on and on, man. You know what I mean? So that's just my perspective on it. And people may disagree, and I'm fine with it. Yeah, so what show lets you call in twice or beam in twice? I don't know. I'm just asking. So well, the boxing voice does. But we're back on topic, man. As it pertains to Kwame, I think he should build his own platform. The last caller said he should allow the Breakfast Club to have a bigger platform. Shit. Kwame Brown is the biggest platform in terms of what we look at every day. I don't know a platform bigger than him right now. I'm being for real. I ain't never seen 35,000 people, and it's not a sporting event. I'm being honest, man. I ain't never seen that before. And I'm proud of him for that, man. I'm proud that it's our conversation. You understand? I'm glad it's our conversation. And obviously you're gonna have people in there that wants to egg on the conversation. But at the end of the day, here's my head. Here's what I say. He shouldn't resort to any violence. Self-defense is different. Not many people, normal people, it doesn't even want to confront a man of that stature, right? Of that physical stature. Just keep on spilling your mama's cooking. Just keep on spilling your mama's cooking. You know what I mean? That's even a motherfucking somebody in the NBA playoffs gonna do this. Trust me. I followed Kwame Brown when he had 7,000 followers last week. Monday, he had 7,000 followers last Monday. But keep on spreading that mama's cooking. Don't let nothing get in the way of you spreading that mama's cooking. I believe. It's just my perspective. I think he should just keep on going and keep on going and keep on going. If he has to defend himself, but he's speaking for a lot of people. I think that he's I think he's fresh. I love the fact that DB don't like it, but he's giving us 3 stories a day, and it's going to expand. I think the topic of conversation yesterday, DB disagreed with him about I was too exhausted to have that conversation with you, DB. As it pertains to what's that guy? Kwame Brown versus Matt Barnes on Twitter. Get your popcorn. Matt Barnes ain't doing no fighting. I can guarantee you that. He ain't doing no fighting, man. He don't want to fight. And he shouldn't, because why should you? Why should you? You know what I mean? But go ahead. What's up, B?
Yeah, I just want to get shift the energy back, right? Let's get the intellectual conversation back going. Also, the reason I think that Kwame captured the imagination of the people is because of A, the underdog story, and B, it's a perfect storm. It's the same reason that Kevin Samuels is capturing the audience that he's capturing, which is men, mostly black men, who don't really have a voice in this society. And no matter how successful we are, we marginalize. And it shows that because of the sickness of white supremacy, that the marginalization is coming from ourselves. So what he's doing, that's what's making him a champion of the people, because they never heard an NBA player speak so candidly and then pull back the cover about the psychological treatment. It's like a form system. Basically, when he was talking about how he went through the draft and how he was treated, and it just reminded me of a certain form of type of slavery where you pick the animal or person, whatever. We'll just say animal because it sounds better. You prod the animal. You see how strong the animal is. You make sure that the animal, you look at it. You run tests on the animal. You make sure that animal is big and strong to perform. And not only that, he was talking about how Michael Jordan treated him. Michael Jordan basically sacrificed this man. And just think about what it takes. Just think about the drama and the sacrifice and what Michael Jordan, how many lives Michael Jordan has destroyed because of the pressure on him from the powers that be to perform. I didn't realize this until Kwame said it. Well, not that I didn't realize it, but it made sense. He said, y'all talk about Michael Jordan, but if Michael Jordan left Nike, y'all wouldn't go with him.
Ooh, that was cold. Man, that was
Wasn't that cold?
I'll respond to
Because
you. Yeah, go ahead.
that's a fact. Nah, Fred, I just want to put the show back where it's supposed to go. It's all you. I'm out. Shout out to the third.
Thank you. Because I was king supporter of LeVar Ball. I was king supporter of LeVar Ball. Oh man. I remember Kenny Porter and us having great conversations about LeVar Ball and how they attempted to marginalize him. And I would have bought the shoes, but I don't buy $300 shoes. You know what I mean? At that space in my life, I wasn't buying. That was right where I cut all the shit off. You know what I mean? Where I'm not spending that type of money on type of shoes. And yes, I got Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and Ferragamo, but 2017, 2018, I just cut it off. I said, I'm done with it, you know? And, but I said, LeVar Ball, they want to get him out the way. And guess what the NBA did? Guess what the NBA did, dog? They took his idea and created the G League. And now they bringing these high school kids in. Man, it's just funny how the packaging, man, the packaging. It's like I give the example of like when we have guests who I disagree with, and some of you guys may disagree with, and some of the greatest examples is Jason Whitlock. People don't listen to Jason Whitlock. He says some great things sometimes. And like, for example, when he says, well, look at the people I hired. Everybody on there is black. And I said, you're right. Everybody on there is black. Everybody on there has an opportunity. Black men. And he says some things I disagree with. You know, Charleston White says some things that I don't agree with. But there were some things that, because of the packaging is different. And I think I'm becoming better at this. Oh man, I'm becoming so much better at this. I put a quote on broken traditions. I'm gonna read you the quote. I responded to him. I'm responding to this. I want y'all to read this. Oh man. It's just something that I just came to my heart and I just said it. Broken traditions. There it is right there. What did I say? I told him, never profile the messenger of the truth. And the reason why I say that, because it's where I come from. It's where I come from. Every day when I went to middle school, there was a lesser person I had to walk by, whether she was a prostitute, whether he was the neighborhood drunk, whether he was the athlete that never graduated from high school and I played with him at Mount Carmel Park. I never profiled the messenger of truth, you know, or we can flip the other side. I told you I grew up in a Baptist Christian church, whatever you call it, on Slauson and Normandy, Mount Lebanon Missionary Baptist Church. My pastor, which was my uncle by marriage, ran off with the pianist. And they had an affair and they lived happily ever after. And they since, I think he died or something like that. So it doesn't matter. I mean, value the truth over, because my pastor was a lie, which was my uncle by marriage. You know, so you can go either way. Yes, he's a drunk. he can have God-like moments or God, you know, I don't know. I don't want to say God-like, but y'all know what I'm searching for. Or you look at the other side, a preacher that I prayed with, that I became a Christian under. Like, you know how you say the doors of the church is open. I got saved. That man saved me. You understand what I'm saying? But I think we got to become accustomed of saying, listening with a keen ear. You know what I mean? Eat the meat, spit out the bones. Hey, that is a barbershop quote that sums up exactly what I'm saying. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, E. Thank you. Well said. Eat the meat, spit out the bones. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard because we come in here with these preconceived ideas of what truth look like. And like my life is a great example. Okay, let's use well since we're talking about it, when DB is more intelligent than me. I mean, shit. But we dress different, you know? I personally don't be like, oh man, no. But the world sees it that way. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why be careful, man. If someone's telling you the truth, just listen and adhere to it and and I know it's hard. I know it's hard. Brandon hated me yesterday. He called in today. I said, great call. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not carrying that shit, man. Like, I don't live my life that way. So, but yeah, man. So, and the phone lines are back open. What's up, 513? What's up? What's up?
Let's go. Come on, man. I want to hear it.
You want to hear what?
Let's talk about real stuff.
Okay, what you got?
I don't think he's that bad.
He's that bad? Who you talking about? You got to cut your TV off. Mute your TV and talk into the phone for a sec.
I don't think he's that bad of a person. Kwame is one of the best players of just being truthful, respectful to every which way. He's the realest person. I'm a white, young, 25-year-old kid. And when I hear real shit, I hear real shit. Excuse my language, but it's truth. It's true. He has not said nothing wrong. I wanted to be an analyst and statistics, all that bullshit. He proved shit. He proved things right. He proved it right.
First time caller, huh? First time caller, man. Welcome to the show, man.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, man, on the way out. Anything else? What else you got?
That's it. That's all.
Appreciate you calling in, man. Appreciate you.
For sure.
All right, one. So yeah, man. The phone lines are open. Yeah. Yeah. My eyes stopped watering. My eyes stopped watering. I'm good, you know. Shit. My eyes are, thank gosh, you know. So I already know the chat was gonna light up. But yeah, man. Just speaking of the packaging of the truth. Oh, what's up, Florida? We got some music, man.
And this is what it feels like.
What's up, Florida? What you got?
Fred, what's happening, baby?
Hey, I'm feeling good, man. What's popping?
Hey, man, I think we got to take some culpability with this whole thing with Kwame and all. I guess you would say like mainstream media, because we sit here and we listen to this foolishness, be it the Stephen A. Smiths, be it Charlemagne, be it whoever you want to say on these commentaries, and we let these folks make a lot of money because we tune in, and we're so disproportionately put out of those spots that we just happy to get a black face, even if they spewing foolishness, even if they attacking strong black men. It don't matter what they do as long as they're black. We just ride with them. It's almost the same as like politics. It could be a black face. We gonna ride with them. But I think we got to take responsibility because we created this foolishness. Because Stephen A. Smith shouldn't have been around this long when people actually tuning into him. Because not only was he doing his brand of bash to black people, he sat across the table from what's the white man name? God, I can't think of his name.
Skip Bayless.
Skip Bayless. And he would never check him when he would make all these personal attacks against black men. He would call them names, call them all out their name, you know, and he would never check them. So it's one thing to have somebody black there, but if you're not going to fight for me, what are you there for? And more importantly, why are we tuning in and riding for these people? The Floyd Mayweathers. And Floyd is another example because people don't care what you got to do to get money. If you got money, they don't care. So I think we have to take a look at our own moral compass of what we're saying is okay. That's my take on it, Fred. I'm gonna get off because I don't want to take up too much time, but I think we got to take some culpability because we can turn the TV off. There's people that have YouTube channels. If you like basketball, there's some people that do basketball excellent. There's some people who do football excellent. You don't have to listen to mainstream media. You got all these other venues that you can go to. You don't have to go there. That's my call, Fred. I'm out there.
Appreciate you. Drive safe tonight. Appreciate it. Shout out to Third Shift is up and well, so it's a late night show, right? It's like going to a water park. Like, man, I'm getting wet. The Third Shift is alive and well, man. I'm glad we responded to this manhood conversation, man. What's up, Champion Heart Dog? What's popping? I haven't watched Stephen A. Smith in God knows how long. I haven't. That's because I'm coming back from school and I'm working out at that time, but I watch him in clips. Like I never watched The Breakfast Club until they started doing interviews, you know, because I watched him on World Star, but I never watched. What's up, 3-4? What's up, man? Talking to the phone. You got to mute your 347. You got to mute your TV.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Hey, how you feel?
I'm all right. I wanted to holler about that Kwame Brown.
Yeah, first time caller, right? Tell me your name, bro.
First time caller, Antoine. How you doing, bro?
Antoine, man. Appreciate it.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, dog. What you got?
I just wanted to say I'm 46 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So basketball is my thing. So back in the days when Kwame did get drafted to the league, try to keep it real short. I did hear that story he told about his hand being messed up like that. I heard that back then. So it was funny when I heard that all them years ago, they never did speak about that in the NBA and say that this man had actually, think about it, he was 17. And they never did put that out there for the public. You know, when you think about the teams that he was on, this man wasn't even, he would probably be at best the fourth option. So it's crazy when you listen to him talk, because this man never spoke. And it's facts that he spit when he talked about how these platforms, like Stephen A. and the other people he mentioned, you know, all they do is put down black men on the show, which is facts. And for like Steven Jackson, I was a little upset with the fact that how, you know, like Kwame said, here's a guy that's out promoting the Black Lives Matter and the fist up in the air, but at the same time, you turn around and he was a part of making fun of a 17-year-old kid. Now, back then when Kwame first came in the league, I was probably maybe just 29, 28, maybe whatever. It wasn't that he sucked. One, he didn't get the playing time. He was on one team with Gilbert Arenas, Antoine Jameson, Caron Butler. He's not getting no shots on that team. Then you go on the Lakers. He ain't getting no shots when he's with Kobe and Powell, or, you know, that crew they had over there. So it was a little messed up that when he was supposed to get traded, what pissed Michael off, Jordan off, was when the owner overruled that trade. So you got to think, this young boy is here with the GOAT who knows nothing but winning. And now he tried to get this young boy out of town that he selected. He knew about that injury and everything, but you still selected him. And they really shitted on this young boy his whole career. Now, mind you, you don't hear none of the old players coming on saying that Kwame is lying to them or saying anything that's not true. They said the boy from 17, he was built like an ox. He was strong as hell. And even the old boys say, yo, the boy wasn't that he couldn't play. He wasn't getting minutes. And it was probably hard listening to Mike. So it's kind of messed up. We live in a society now where that's kind of where people make their money off of. It's like he said, you don't hear these platforms talking about the white people or white athletes or just people in general in a negative light. They'll shut that down. But you could get on there and speak negative about us anytime you want. That's kind of what I really wanted to hint at. Like, I'm happy that the boy came out. This man, he's a grown man now, so he letting them have it. And Stephen A, he should shit on Stephen A because he say a lot of stuff about people. Just like, for example, I ain't gonna hold you too much longer. You know the shit with the Deshaun Watson, right? Deshaun was all good when he was on the Texans, right? And just when he said, I don't want to play here no more, all of a sudden, rape charges come out, right? And they talking about allegations. Like, you know, Stephen A and a lot of other people said some negative stuff. First of all, these are allegations. You shouldn't even be allowed to say something like that unless you have proof. We can't just put out a narrative and you have nothing to support it. And then we gonna go talk about that. But yet the white boy, I can't think of his name. I think he was on Seattle, if I'm not mistaken. It could be the wrong team. I know he had a white girlfriend or wife.
Yeah.
He beat the crap out of her.
Sure did.
They showed pictures of her. And you don't hear not one of these sports outlets ever talk about that white dude that beat that black girl up like that. When it's we don't stick up for our black fellas at all.
Chad Willard, they got you
No.
in the chat.
You know, we never stick up for our black gentlemen and the athletes when we hear these little stories of this going on. Like, take it back to Ben Roethlisberger. He had 3 incidences, if I'm not mistaken, that were in a bar where he sexually aggressed some white girls. They swept that under the table, and he was able to play, not getting suspended, all of that. You know, it was no big deal. And when these messages and allegations come out when it's a black guy, we ready to trade him. We want to cut his contract. Like, as soon as this Deshaun Watson said he want to get off of Houston Texans, he said, nothing happened until he said, I'll never play here again. Now, as soon as he did that, remember, they just gave him that new contract. So they like, oh, no, you're going to play here, bro. We're going to make sure that all of a sudden, 20-something women, bro, out of nowhere, come on, man. You know, even if he's found innocent, a rape allegation, you got to walk around with people looking at you for the rest of your life thinking, am I in here with a rapist? Like, did he really do that? That kind of allegation never goes away. And I learned something from that brother that used to be with Public Enemy, Professor Griff. One thing he said about the little society is that they will do things to defame your character and do all kind of things when you don't want to play by those rules. But we got to watch it. Like, when we have these platforms, and it's our people we talking about. I don't see white people up there. Not that they don't, but they don't lead the charge when it's time to bring us down. That's us. Even in the women. When women do this or that, black women talk about black women more than anybody. But, you know, as a black man, you can't say something negative about a woman. They're gonna cancel you. But when a black man gets involved with something, everybody jumps on them. And we're talking about only allegations. They never have proof or this or that. Like, I try to give men the benefit of the doubt when it comes to like sexual things like this, because we know what kind of world we live in now when it comes to these athletes. They come across these women or whatever. But just think about the people on these platforms. They always go on attack on our fellas, on our young black athletes, entertainers. It's a nonstop thing, and it'll go on for weeks. And I didn't mean to talk so long, but I'm gonna end it with, when it comes to that dude Charlemagne, now he's a real punk for that. And I want to go back to real quick, when he said some stuff about I think it was Little Kim, and she had her goons pull up. That little bitch ass motherfucker ran, and not that he shouldn't have, but how could you want to be on a platform where you sit up there and you talk about people and you say all kind of reckless things, and then when people come to make you hold you accountable for it, you don't want to stick around for the drama. Now, when Kwame pull up his little situation in South Carolina with a 15-year-old and you 22, now you want to send cease and desist. That's BS. If people want to cancel somebody, get Charlemagne out of New York. I live in New York, and I couldn't stand listening to him or Star and Buck Wild. I remember a lady calling there. She had to be in her 50s, and they used to do this thing in the morning where they would ask them random questions, and he asked somebody's moms if they take it in the ass. And I stopped listening to that early morning shows and stuff, because that was just like, bro, you don't know who her son is. He might pull up there and handle you. Like, some people have a certain type of relationship with their moms. If you say something like that to somebody's moms, bro, you should expect some type of drama to come following that. And he has gotten away with saying all kind of stuff about people and putting people's business out there. So he's like one of the main people that has a platform that is disgusting how when people don't even have facts, we live in an age where you could just put information out and it's not even, you didn't even fact check it, but you don't have nothing else to talk about today. So we're just going to say something like that and just disrespect another black man. Like that type shit, I ain't got time for that. So that's all I really wanted to holler about.
Appreciate the call. Thanks, man. Hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you coming in tonight.
I appreciate you giving me the time too, bro. Thanks a lot.
All the time, dog. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that video by Aeon Jack when we end the show. Actually, shit, DB, it's 11:30. You want to call in? Yeah, man. I had no idea, man. Damn, man. If I did, it must have went past me because I wasn't listening to the Breakfast Club until about maybe 5 years ago. And then because I like long form interviews. So I would listen to them in their long form interviews. Well, what's up?
Robert Shop, what's up, man?
What's up? How you feel?
I'm good. I just wanted to say great content.
Thank you.
Good subject matter. And two things I wanted to try to say. First of all, Kwame, he has a fire in him, man. It's just like if he would have been able to play with this same passion that he's going after them guys, I think he'd had a pretty more successful career or whatnot. But them coming at him, like Steven Jackson trying to call him a bum and all that different stuff, I think that's, everybody knows disrespectful and all that. But the thing I wanted to ask you is, can you see how like a person like me could compare this to the bashing that I see T-Bug Crawford getting every day in our chats? I mean, I understand constructive criticism is one thing, right? But the
call in tomorrow. Let me sit on that.
And the Tobies.
I don't want to answer that. My man. Make sure you call in tomorrow and ask me that question. I'll have an answer for you. I'm serious. It's not something I want.
Don't duck me, son. Don't duck me, son. Hey, Fred, keep doing your thing, man. I appreciate you.
All the time, man. I want to sit and think about that. I want to sit and think about it. Was that hate created? as I think out loud, as DB calls, boxing is an individual sport with no governing body. The NBA owns the media. The NBA, I mean, doesn't literally own them, but you know, it's hard to get credentials for NBA games though. Like you got to get approved, and oh man, it's not like boxing. It's just based off of numbers in boxing. So theoretically, you can pick your opponents. And oh, Jarvis, what's up, Jarvis? You can pick your opponent. What's up, Jarvis?
What's happening?
How you feel, dog? What you got?
All right, look, I see a lot of people saying a lot of stuff about Steven Jackson, but when the George Floyd thing happened, he was leading the charge, so we can't like cancel him. I think what's his name? Kwame Brown is sensitive.
Oh,
he
really?
shouldn't be doing. Yeah, man, they made a joke about him, and he been on a rant for 2 weeks. That's crazy. If he been feeling this way, he should have been saying this. So that's all I wanted to say. I'll let DB get in.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Could be. Y'all remember when Master P checked Charlemagne? He got terrified. I remember it vaguely. Vaguely, I remember that. Do you think, Jarvis, do you think he's leveraging this rivalry to talk about greater subjects? I'm just curious. I think he's delving. He's hitting. I get that he's still talking about similar talking points, but he's delving into topics that may be hard to talk about. You know, like he used Candace Owens today. Sometimes Candace Owens, I don't listen to her. I just found out who she was last year. But I hear her on Instagram sometimes because you know how you scrolling through a video and you hear 10 seconds of it. I've never sat down and listened to a full, so I can't speak on it. But sometimes as I'm scrolling through Instagram, she says something. I'm like, oh, I agree. But we throw away the whole person, you know? So I'm gonna make it a point before next month is out to listen to a whole Candace Owens show. I've only heard her in like 30-second clips, minute clips at most. I've never sat down and listened to her. I think at some point I'm gonna do that. 323, what's up? 323, what's up?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh man, yeah, man. This is my first time listening to your show, man.
Oh, I appreciate you, man.
Pretty good, pretty good. Just to chime in on the Kwame Brown thing.
Tell us your name, dog.
Oh, my bad. My name's Oscar.
Well, 1 second, Oscar. 1 second.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, man. Hit the subscribe button, man. Welcome to the show. What you got?
Just chiming in on the whole Kwame Brown
Sure.
thing. I'm not late to it, but I'm a couple days late to it. And yeah, just wild, man. I like when people just stand up, man, and basically speak the truth. That man ain't saying nothing that a lot of us ain't been thinking about, probably just didn't say out loud. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? And if anything happened to the man, we know who did it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
The system, of course.
Facts.
But yeah, it's just dope, man. It's almost like a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, finally something it's not really entertaining. It's not funny, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? He really making these people look crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I see it.
I'm with it.
And
And if some people lose their jobs over it, so be it. You know what I'm saying? These people been eating for too long anyway. That's how I see it.
Very
man.
long time.
You know what I'm saying? Too long. Too long. It's almost like when is enough is, I mean, how much money do you actually need? You know what I'm saying? Like, take a person like me, man, just hypothetically speaking, if I ever won the lotto, or if I was in crypto or anything like that, right? I had $50 million, I'm done. I'm out the game, man. Ain't no doubling and tripling. It's almost like, who inspires to be a billionaire? Like, I know this probably sounds a little ignorant, but it's almost like, nah, like, I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? When you from the bottom, you ain't thinking about none of that. You're just thinking about taking care of your family, if you have one, significant other and so on. And that's it, man. Getting a house, maybe a little store or something that's going to generate a little bit of money. But I said, these people, man, like you said, or like everybody's been saying, these people been eating for too long. And they've gotten comfortable doing it. You know what I'm saying? And they're harming, messing up lives and just, just cooning altogether. Let's just say that.
Facts.
But yeah, that's all I had to say, man. Keep doing your thing, man. I'm like, what? Who's this?
What part of LA you in?
I'm in what do you call? I'm in what is that? Glendale.
Oh, okay. You're like in okay. Past
Towards
downtown.
like,
Appreciate you.
yeah, towards like, yeah.
Mhm. Well,
But,
appreciate you
yeah,
calling
man,
in. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. Come
no
back
worries, man.
come
No
back
worries.
tomorrow. We here Sunday to Thursday.
Show for sure.
Appreciate you, dog. Yeah, appreciate you.
All right, man.
All right, one.
Peace.
Yeah, a lot of new people today. New topic, right? 574.
What's up, bro? Hey, I'm just saying I'm a live witness of what Charlemagne did to those women. I got a list of the women too that he did it to.
You're a what?
I'm a witness of what he did to the women. He used to come to this club in Elkhart, Indiana, called the 112. And he would pick up the women at Elkhart Memorial and Elkhart Central.
Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, and say what you say so people can hear you. Whether it's true or not, we'll decide later. But take your time and talk.
Yes, sir. He used to come to Elkhart, Indiana, and pick up women from Elkhart Memorial and Elkhart Central at the 112 Club.
What's the name of the club?
112. It was a teenager club from like 15 to 18 years old or 19 years old.
Where was the club at?
Elkhart, Indiana.
How far is that from South Carolina?
That's in Indiana.
How far is that from South Carolina?
And he used to do this from the year 2005 to like 2010.
Okay. How you know this though?
Because he used to put it on the radio. He used to be the DJ for the radio out here.
Oh.
You can look it up on YouTube. You can go to do you remember when Luther Luce, before he died, when he used to do his phone taps?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
he's not dead. He's not dead.
All right.
Yeah, he's alive and well. Yeah, he lost a lot of weight though. He had surgery and lost a lot of weight.
All right, yeah, all right. That's good news, man. I was looking for my phone taps, man. But that's back when Charlemagne did that.
Oh, okay. I never knew that. And
yeah, because they had the same radio station back in Indiana, in the Chicago area.
Oh, okay. Okay, you got pictures?
Yes, you can go back and look up.
No, do you have pictures? Do you have pictures of him coming?
Yes.
Do you personally have pictures?
Yes.
Text them to this number.
I will. And you can look up Power 99.1
Mm-hmm.
and 95.7. That was back before the radio station got shut down.
Mm-hmm.
That was when the allegations came for Charlemagne.
Mm-hmm.
They shut down the radio station.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. Text the pictures to this number if you got pictures with him at the club.
Yes, I will.
Oh, for sure. I appreciate you, man.
All right.
All right. Oh man, I remember Luther. Yeah, I remember Luther Lufe did so many phone taps that he couldn't phone tap anymore. You know what I mean? Like he ran amok. Oh man, he couldn't do no more phone taps. What's up, DB? Holla at me, man. Let me check that area code. Let me see if that's there. Well, he got an Indiana area code. He said he got COVID. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Make sure you taking care of yourself, Indiana dog. Taking care of yourself, big homie. You know what I mean? We care. There we go. What up, DB?
Hey, my boy said when Luther Lufe was still alive. Man, I almost melted.
Appreciate you, Brownstone. Yeah.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Brownstone. Shout out to Brownstone. Just subscribed, man, and shout out to Chris Lofton too, man, and also Gwen Marie. Appreciate y'all.
All yours.
Yeah, man. I think the brother was trying to say Luther Vandross, man. Yeah, that's because he said he performed out there. So that's
okay.
Yeah, and then also, if you think about it, just trying to correlate and trying to put it together with the story, he was saying that Charlemagne was a DJ out there in a radio station in Indiana.
Uh-huh.
So this had to be a long time ago. So that means Luther was alive, and Charlemagne was probably before or around the Wendy Williams time or before that or whatever.
That.
So,
well, I know Luther Vandross died in August of some year, 08, 07, 09. So I know it's August because I was on vacation when he died. I was a teacher.
Wow. Yeah, it was wow. Mm-hmm. But yeah, shout out to Luther Lufe, man, LA legend. And you know it's a great one. You know it's a great one when he tried to phone tap Nipsey. Do you remember that one?
No.
Yeah, dang, why don't you play it? I think you can play that without no flags.
Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah. But I don't want to give it away if you're gonna play it.
Okay.
It's not that long either. It's like 4 minutes. CTG, Charlemagne conduct, the lifelong predator. Oh man, you know, people are not so hard on you when you don't criticize everybody. But since Charlemagne goes so hard on people, you know what I mean, for a long time, it's kind of, you know, the predator has become the prey. See how that fit in? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
2005.
Oh, Bots and Truth Serum said 2005, Luther passed.
I know I was on vacation. I know that for sure. Here, let me play it. All right, here we go. Let's see. See, you got that background.
I'm going to hit this phone.
Hold on, Fred. Hold on.
I can't. It got music behind it. Oh, it's going to be hard to play.
I don't think so.
It does. Oh, the phone tap itself. Okay, let me.
Right. But just so people know, so Luther Lufe is the moniker that one of the famous LA radio, I guess they call him disc jockey, right?
Yeah, sure.
What he used. So he does a phone tap. So basically, he's kind of like similar to, and I know this guy's probably known more, Cousin Tommy, I think that's his name, or Nephew Tommy.
Nephew Tommy, yeah.
Nephew Tommy. So he calls and pranks people. And he's been around for a long time with the Crenshaw High School, you know what I'm saying? Grew up in the 60s and all of that. So he knows a lot of the LA rappers, and he's at all of the clubs, and like he's just an LA staple, like for sure. That's one of those dudes. And I know somebody probably looking up his name right now to see if he was born in Minnesota or something, so y'all could take credit away from LA. But that's who he is. And then so he does this phone tap where he calls Nipsey. So that's just to kind of.
All right, let's see if I can go past it. See if I.
Damn.
Big, what up?
What's going on, Nipsey Hussle?
What it do, big homie?
All right, this was going down, man. Like my cousin, and I know that this is very personal, man, but my cousin really loves you. And I'm talking about Nip, like you walk on water. You know what I'm saying? And their prom is on the 12th. And, you know, it's senior year. It's my cousin Jackie. And I mean, you know, it's just, you know, that it's family. You know, I take care of my little cousins, my nieces and nephews and things, man. But with this particular cousin, Jackie, man, you know, kids can be cruel. So, you know, there was the bully situation, being teased, but really a fan, man.
No, outside of that being your family, and, you know, like I just respect that move, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And with the thing with him, he's always been like, you know, kind of closed up. You know what I'm saying? He had a hard time coming out.
Oh, I thought you was talking about a female niece, bro. You talking about your male cousin or your male nephew?
Well, it's my cousin Jackie, so he definitely gonna try to play with you. You know what I mean?
Hell no. Hey, come on, big.
No, I was saying my cousin Jackie. I didn't know what you did. I kept saying he. Hold on for a second. Let me call him right now. Hold on, Nip.
Yeah.
Hey, I got Nipsey Hussle on the phone.
Nipsey? What's up, young bro?
Hey man, he said yes. He said he'll go to the prom with you.
Oh my God, are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Hey, no, look, this what it is. That's how we gonna do it. I'm so excited. Nah, listen, young bro. Big told me about the movement and all that. I told him this.
Just pay attention to him, Jackie. Hold on for a second.
Under any circumstances for to come across like, oh, this is a date. None of that, man. Nah.
You cool with that, Jackie?
Well, I really want him to be my date. Hey, look. Well, listen, I'm just such a huge fan of yours. Yeah, that's cool, and that's the part
I was telling him how you like his tattoos and, you know.
I mean, I'm growing out my hair and everything. Yeah, that's all great, bro. That's how you get down. That's you. And,
no, I'm trying to lose weight and everything, so I could just like to be you're my idol. You're my everything.
That's cool, bro. I appreciate the support of the music.
Yeah, he's been losing weight right now, man. That was another thing, Nip, that he was getting teased about.
That's cool. Get it together. You feel me? Jackie, what we're gonna find you a date, bro. We're gonna get on the air.
He don't want that.
I don't want that. I want Nipsey.
I'm gonna call you back, okay?
All right.
All right. Nip, sorry about that, man.
Yeah, it's good, bro.
All right. No, I'm sorry about, I'm sorry about phone tapping you.
Yeah, I figured this out halfway through. I said, oh, he's like, no, it's my nephew. What? Wait a minute.
Hey, man, you just hear.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Gotta love Big Boy. Gotta love Nipsey, man. That's some real LA shit right there. Man, every time I listen to that, my stomach started hurting. Like my heart stopped because I was laughing so hard because Nip wanted to make a point. He's like, hey, listen, bro.
Nip hit the eject button real quick.
Yeah. He was like, man, but under no circumstances.
Dude, no circumstances would this be tolerated,
this
dog.
would be considered a date.
Oh, man.
He called him bro like 13 times to let him know.
He wouldn't let him talk. That's funny as hell.
He wanted to make sure though, like, listen, I know you a boy. That's a boy. That's a boy. Oh,
what happened to that boy?
Yeah, but man, we needed some comic relief, man, with all of this nonsense going down, man.
Oh,
man. And what better way to bring it home than LA style, man? For real. In terms of Kwame, I said the same thing, and I'll just, I'll be a little repetitive in what I said yesterday. I'm glad that Kwame has, broken the chains of being stepped on and being, what he considered to be bullied and being the butt of jokes. And, taking a stand and making a name for himself of being a man, and I think for a lot of people, this is great timing with the book and also the buck breaking, the narrative kind of being put back out there, into the world. So it was a good time for that. I just want to make sure that
for us, and I don't know which one of the callers said it, but I just want to make sure that we stay focused on what his agenda is and what it means for us, and not to get caught up in the drama. As I said yesterday, I know there's 20,000, 30,000 people in the chat for Kwame, and let's not make it about the drama. Let's not make it about what the J.R. Ewing. Let's not make it Dallas or All My Children. Like let's keep it about what it's supposed to be about. No, Reg, I know. But these dudes clowning. Big boy from Chicago. And these dudes crazy. Anyway, let's just stay focused on that and let's not get caught up in the drama. So let's not try to add more names to the list and all of that. Like, man, take it for what it's worth and support what he doing that way. Yeah, just don't want a whole bunch of grown men getting on some 15-year-old Asian female stuff. You know what I mean? So that's it. And that's all. Buck Breaking the movie is fire, Champion Hart said. Good stuff. Let's see. Brokeland blogger, what up with you? He said we're gonna get you a date. Man, yeah. Nipsey's a fool, man. Let me see. He stated his agenda and touches on that frequently. All right, let me see. They got mad in LA though. Who got mad in LA? Aeon? Oh, they got made in LA. My bad, man. I didn't see that. It's after 10 o'clock and Fred rubbing off on me. They got mad in LA. Yeah, they got made in LA. Yeah. Look at part 4. Look, y'all just can't stop. Kobe from Philly. What Reggie say yesterday?
Born and raised on the playground where he spent most of his days.
Man. Let me see. You a whole boy, young man. Yeah. Yeah, you a whole boy, young man.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Too
said,
funny.
get it together.
Too funny.
Said, God damn. Look, Magic from Michigan. Brandon, man, if you don't knock it off. Clayton Kershaw from Dallas. These dudes hate to see me happy, man. God damn.
Yeah, I could definitely have Clayton Kershaw. He can be.
What? You crazy.
Clayton Kershaw?
You crazy.
All right, you can have him then.
Yeah, well, name 10 pitchers better than Clayton Kershaw right now.
Well, I mean, Andy Pettit was a.
I said name 10. If you can't name 10, then you go, okay, well, he had top 10 pitcher in the league.
I haven't watched baseball in a few years, so I couldn't even name 10 pitchers right now.
Okay, well, there you go.
But he chokes though. He was up 18 runs against St. Louis, and they lost by 9. And they lost.
Well, E. Daz is from Oklahoma. Man, we're gonna block you, E. You keep on with this nonsense. Exhibit is from New Mexico, Detroit. Man, listen, all y'all saying is stuff that we already know. Everybody come from somewhere. Talk to them, Jammer. Yeah. Oh, that's Jama. Abdul Kareem Jama. Right on. I like that name. Yeah. Jordan's from New York. Pac from Jersey. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, everybody comes from somewhere. Reggie from Italy. Is that what you're saying? Everybody from LA came from somewhere. Yeah. They're gonna be looking at mine. He was born in Central America. How do you say South Central? Boy, Jerry West from Virginia. Oh, Brandon's feeling himself tonight. He's feeling good. He clowning. Yeah, Jerry West is from Glendale. Yeah. Talk to him, Tank, Tom Brady, and Aaron Rodgers from here. Warren Moon from here. John Elway from here. Want to keep going? Joe Montana. Yeah. DJ out from LA. Fred and Lincoln from Alabama. DJ. Oh man, these people that's new in here, they like, man, what are these dudes talking about? All right. But anyway, tomorrow we got
Birdo supposed to come in tomorrow. I got to check, see if he can confirm, because she does her call outs on Monday. So yeah, we got Andre Birdo tomorrow. Yeah, let me confirm that with PPD. Yeah, Andre Birdo tomorrow, and then Virgil Hunter Thursday. Yeah, Fred from New York.
Oh, you from Copenhagen, Denmark? Okay. All right, you out there with Boss Rutten. Huh? And who else over there? Alistair Overeem over there. Denmark. How much do you know about this state, Fred?
What's this state?
The state of California.
I mean, that's subjective. Like, how can I measure that?
Never mind.
Oh, was I supposed to respond in a certain way? I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah, you're supposed to respond in a normal way.
Oh, yeah. No, because I thought because you always grill at me. So I'm like, I don't know. I believe I know a lot. I did one of my senior projects on Tom Bradley.
Oh, okay. All right.
He died spring of 1997. Yeah, that's the year that's the semester I was working on it. Coincidentally.
Joe Jack, Swaggy P from LA. Yeah, he is. He Kendrick Lamar cousin. No, Brandon, San Francisco. Andre Ward. Yep, Andre Ward. Devin Haney from the great state of California. Talk to him, Tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zachary, Tennessee.
Speaking of Devin Haney, guess what? Got a big fight Saturday.
That's right.
Big fight Saturday. Right. Devin the Dream Haney, man. Got to get this W. Got to get this W. So, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to just say this now, man. If Devin Haney goes in there and put on a nice boxing clinic and does not get a knockout, please don't come in here saying he got to work on his power this, power that. Listen, everybody don't in fights the same way. You know, because if that was the case, then for everybody that love Floyd Mayweather, then you guys be faking the funk. So let Tank be the knockout artist, because he's that one in those divisions under 140. And other guys have some power, but you know, Tank is that dude in terms of that power. Devin put everything together, his speed and his movement and everything else. So yeah, let that man be. Look, Ice-T from New Jersey, part 4, man, boy, y'all. Look, we finna time you out. You want to look at everybody that's from LA? You hitting your Wikipedia right now? He won't KO Linares, UD. Yeah, I agree with that, Sheldon. I agree. Linares is he's a
game opponent.
Game opponent, wily veteran. Yeah. So Dav going there by Southern T Boxing. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Everybody gonna fall when you yeah, Champion Hart. Everybody not gonna fall when you hit them, you know. And Haney is not a knockout artist. He's a good boxer. Yeah. Yeah, Reggie said God was born in South Central LA. Talk to him, Reggie. Yeah. He's from Manchester and Avalon.
Damn, on the east side?
Say it again.
On the east side?
Yeah, I came from the east side. Yeah.
That means he ate a lot of burritos.
Yeah, was posted up with his peoples on, I think they was on La Brea one day. And that's how X-Clan came up with that song. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, where you headed? To the east, my brother, to the east. Yeah.
Well, that's why the sun rises from these because that's what he started.
Yeah. And you know, since he a brother and got sold, he was teaching. He was giving them funkin' lessons. See who catch that. You didn't catch that. You didn't catch that. Tank caught that. No,
I'm not a part of your 5%. So
yeah. No, you in the 11%.
Probably. Yeah.
Clayton Kershaw get in your top 10, you'll be in the top 10. Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot JJ was here. JJ be missing in action. Hey, hold on, Brody. Can you take 2 seconds and throw that wrench at JJ? I don't know. I meant to tell you that like 50 times already.
Sure can. Just comment.
He did.
He did just now?
Yeah, it said 11:54. He said X-Clan. My reference that you didn't catch. Yeah. Oh yeah, champion. Okay. Yeah, I know it's a few people that'll catch those kind of references. No, sure, no, I can't get it right. Man. A tremendous sun today, Reg. Yeah. All right, let's see. Yeah, man. That's all right. Oh, yeah, we approaching 12. So yeah, okay.
Yeah, your phone dying too. So let's get out of here. You can't even hear. We can't make out what you're saying.
You said my phone dying?
Yeah, something wrong with it.
Nah, ain't nothing wrong with this phone here. I'm fully charged, baby. All 3 of these phones fully charged.
No, it's cracking.
No, that's just me.
No, it is for real. I'm not BSing you.
My phone is cracking?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
He said. I mean, we can understand what you're saying. It's just cracking. That's all. Oh, yeah, signal bad. That's what Champion Heart said. Signal bad.
Damn, it is, Kev. Kevin, I don't believe Fred. I believe I believe Kevin Dobbins says. He said, yeah. Damn, I said a little bit. Wow. Hold on, we gotta fix this. We can get out of here the height way. Can you see the call coming through, Brody?
No.
You don't see that call coming through?
I gotta open up another one. Let me open it. No, it's ready. It's crack-a-lacking. Exactly, Unique Don. It's crack-a-lacking. There you go.
Now what I sound like?
You sound like you're 18. You sound like you're 40 miles away.
All right, well, yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with this.
Some people are not gonna be able to hear you.
This is what it's gonna be. This is what it's gonna be. All right, well, let me get some. Part 4. This is me, TB a fool. He said, "Okay, phone gang, banging, cracking." Yeah, Eli, you already know. All right. Well, let me get some love to the brothers and sisters in here, but Fred wasn't on his soapbox too much today, so I know Fred want to get some love. But somebody need to get some love to Brody.
Man, I be getting bullied, man. Why you always bullying me, man? Damn, y'all let him just come here and just bully me? Shit, fuck. I mean, I'm gonna get some love to the new people, man. Shout out to Indiana. Shout out to Chris Laughlin. Shout out to LA. Shout out to New York. I appreciate y'all coming in here tonight. Thank you. And see you tomorrow. Hopefully. So hit the subscribe button. Why not? Yeah.
What is that? You got something pinned on the in the chat. What is that?
Pinned?
Yeah, you got something.
My pins
pinned.
right here.
Pinned.
Right here. My pins.
Yeah, exactly. Plus the comment. What is that?
What you need me to write?
No, there's a comment pinned.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. There's some guy's YouTube channel. Yeah, go ahead and subscribe to that YouTube channel. And I got to remind people to do it throughout the show. Yeah, go ahead and subscribe to DB's YouTube channel that's pinned in the comment section, man. That'll be great. You know what I mean? So he says if he gets to 1,000 subscribers, he'll go live.
Definitely going live that day.
Yeah.
And shout out to Brian G, man. Brian G, sub. And Be the God, Xavier Martinez, and DB Monthtrack. I thought DB Monthtrack was already in there. But these are people that I'm on these chats and streams talking to.
Man, your voice is terrible, man. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh, Jesus. All right, well, fuck you. Can you hear me?
I mean, I can hear you, but I don't think people can make out what you're saying, though. For real.
Oh. Patricia Shelton. Could you hear that, buddy?
Yeah, I heard Patricia Shelton.
Okay, cool.
See, when you go that, they can't hear you. But go ahead, do what you do. And the Sweet Science Examiner, too. Go subscribe to his channel as well.
Yes, indeed. Big Tank, the Sweet Science Examiner. Go sub to my brother, man. Robert Brown in the chat. Boxing Truth Serum, my cousin in the building. Mark Wonderlick, he said, play the song. Almost, man. Chris Lofton in the building. He said, you already know what it is. Salute, Barbershop. Shout out to Chris. To the Queen, Unique Don. Salute. And them Texas boys, Eli Zachary. He said, talking with the phone under the pillow. Damn, is it that bad?
Yeah, it's bad. It's like you're 30 feet away.
Man. All right, well, I'm going to get on my, I'm finna get loud. I ain't going to say no names. Shout out to Mark Wonderlick, Robert Brown, Boxing Truth Serum, Patricia Shelton, KJ done slid back in, Kenlon Jones, in the building, Birdman. Jammer, welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Bang, bang. And the Queen, Patricia Shelton, salute to you, beautiful. Kevin Abinset, salute to you. My cousin, Aeon Jack, in the building. Passport Inc., salute to you, and welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Shout out to my brother in South Dakota, Part 4. Let's see, Champion Heart, salute to you. Chicago, Vegas, Texas, and all your cities, man. Broke Man Blogger, salute to you. Let's see, who else we got? The Messenger 215, he said, wasn't crack invented in LA? Funny guy. Yeah, shout out to King JJ, Jarvis Johnson, South Central in the building. Boxing Conversations with Reggie Owens, Big Tank, Big Lloyd, Fred Hawthorne, the Queen Patty Dean, Money in the Ghetto, J8, who else? Phil J508. Shout out to all of them LA and Cali folks, man. My brother Yova, Taylor Bell, Tone Brown, sheesh, Brandon Washington, Trap Lord, what up, cuzzo? Centos Boxing, Birdman, and everybody else in here, because I know y'all probably can't hear me, but yeah, Part 4, you from South Dakota. Tonight, you from South Dakota. He said, I'm on that Obama phone. No, this is a Trump phone. That's why this shit don't work. Anyway, Peoples Hernandez dropped down 5 mics on us. Play the song!
Got you, big homie. Who else is fighting this weekend? Just Devin Haynes. Devin got his own weekend? That's great. Devin got his own weekend. Make sure y'all go to the boxing section. He's probably live right now. Put the link in the chat, Kyle. Put the link in the chat, Kyle. Hey, Indiana, text me the pictures. I see you calling. Text me the pictures. Or call in tomorrow, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock our time. Call in tomorrow. And let us know what to do. Thanks, man. Oh, yeah. Shit. That's funny. See? PBC got to promote that card. I forgot they were fighting. Some guy I don't know is fighting Nonito Donaire at 118. And Gary Mendez. What's up? So
Peoples Hernandez in the house. What?
Devil is a lie. Hey. Devil is the truth. Hey. It's all in what you do. Hey. Things you gotta do. Hey. Hey. Much expected, much is given. Yeah, there you go. Ubali. There you go. Thank you.
You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine.
Appreciate
Yeah. Appreciate y'all coming in tonight. I know we switched gears a little bit. I don't mind it. It's a shop.
But Nipsey and Big Boy, as usual, brought us the joy.
What'd you say?
Nipsey and Big Boy, as usual, brought us some joy.
Absolutely. It's my personal statement, running game like I'm basic. What's up, Rob G? Rob G. Peter Hernandez, thank you. For indigenous people.
Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. She fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. Or cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love. I had fun tonight. Tonight was a fun show.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Part 4 is back. He's been gone for a couple weeks. He was here last.
Part 4.
He was here yesterday too, but yeah, he's back. You take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth. Hey, it's all in what you do. Hey, Hey, what a show tonight, man. I love y'all, man. Thank you, man.
Love it. Love you, bro.
Y'all.
Talk to y'all in a minute. See you in less than 24 hours.
All right, love you, man. Hey, appreciate the calls tonight, man. Y'all are on point. Appreciate y'all.